Hello and good evening, world. I am here to, introduce some people. But before we do, well, no, it isn't right. I can introduce people. I can do that.
You can do whatever you want on your show.
Well, we are having a very special simulcast. Are we on multiple platforms tonight?
We are on
Twitch and YouTube.
So,
special simulcast, just in preparation for our show that we're having. Whoa, I'm hearing things. A show that we're having in collaboration with Nerd HQ.
Yes,
and
Nerd
it's
HQ.
concerning. Too many cups.
Too many cups?
This is really during my right.
No, keep going.
You're
doing great.
God,
You're doing great,
that
dude.
equals
Great.
alcohol. I don't know what's going on, but that
Doing
equals
great.
alcohol. Yeah, until when that happens. But this is in an effort to. Did it just freeze?
No.
This is an effort to introduce everyone to what we're going to be doing for. Well, is it Straight Out of Krypton?
Yes.
Which is
Straight after Krypton.
Oh, Straight After Krypton, which is our after show for Krypton. That would be best. And to my right, I have some lovely guests. And
I'm Jody. I'm Jody. I'm doing the whole Krypton thing. Straight after Krypton Wednesday, we got a little second screen simulcast during the show. We're gonna like we're in your living room chatting with you. It's gonna be fun, very Mystery Science Theater-ish.
Inclusive.
Yeah, and then after that is the actual after show extravaganza, giveaways, music, fun sketches, and maybe we'll talk about the show. We'll see. It's good. I mean the after show. I haven't seen Krypton.
You haven't seen? Yeah.
Why don't you say that?
I'm David.
It's David.
Yes. David Mercadell. I work for a small video game company called Pebble Kick. I'm a 3D artist. Do some modeling and asset design for them. Just get started. Good wrap up.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. I like it.
So my name is Chad Jarrett. I work at Blizzard Entertainment as a producer on Heroes. So full disclosure, I'm not here in representing Blizzard at all.
No.
I'm doing this for me. So just
Yeah.
make sure all that stuff's covered.
We want you, not Blizzard. We want you.
I want to stay.
Gentlemen.
Stay working.
Pass it.
What is
Other than that, you guys can
now?
find me on Twitter at GGIWin.
What is this? You can't just hand stuff out.
Yeah. I've
I
got
have like
stories.
a napkin over my mouth.
So close. I thought I was like, just when you think you're at.
What do we have here? This is
Well,
delicious.
gentlemen,
what's-
what this
what's-
is
what's on the
actually,
menu?
This is what we call a crypt. This is called a krypton. Kryptonite. Right? It's called kryptonite.
Liquid kryptonite, huh?
It's
Liquid
got-
kryptonite.
it's got
We're
like a
here to kind
Jolly
of
Rancher-esque.
reduce your strength and just kind of bring it down to normal mortal level.
Okay.
That's what we're gonna do here
That's what
today.
you're
So you have to be able to get there.
That is definitely vodka.
Yeah, is it?
Vodka and Midori? No, it's sour.
Pucker.
Oh,
Pucker.
apple pucker.
Oh,
Yeah,
our lights
I
are
got
on,
that.
so this probably won't do anything after all. But I have these.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I probably have to open. No, keep
We have
going. Keep
lights?
going.
Okay, all right.
It's terrible because it smells good. So what
Well,
is
it
it?
smells delicious, but it's deceiving.
So it's vodka
Yeah.
and green apple pucker.
It's not good.
not good.
It
I
smells
think it's
inviting and then it punches you in the face. Yeah.
Yeah, so liquid kryptonite, and that's of course just because we're doing a kind of theme.
Well, we're about to find out.
Is it green?
Yeah, I mean, it should be.
It's got
I
battery.
bought the green ones. It says green on the outside. If they're not, we're in trouble.
Well, we're doing a very Krypton themed kind of thing going on today. One of the things that we definitely are. Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
That is pretty neat.
There you
Well,
go.
I know I just lost it right there. I'm sorry. It's pretty.
This is. We just went up a level for
Oh, jeez.
Production value.
production value. Thank you, because that word was not.
Yes, that's it. I love it.
You guys
No, forget the vodka.
Happy St.
Let's go
Patrick's
with
Day, you
it.
guys.
Yes, that's
Happy
right.
St.
Patrick's
Day.
Yeah.
The green theme works so well.
I
Yes,
know,
it
right?
does.
Patrick's Day,
doesn't
the
it?
kryptonite.
So wait, does my
I'm
cup
loving
disappear
this.
when I bring it up?
I don't know.
Does it become the
Possibly
background?
does.
Yeah.
It could become the background. But
Oh, there's
the reason
two.
we're actually doing things and bringing it all together,
trickery.
besides
there's
just
not.
kind of
Wait, what?
celebrating the fact that Krypton's coming out, and
Yep.
we got Straight After Krypton happening, we are going to be playing a few games today.
Yes, we're gonna play the Sunsoft 1992 Superman game. True classic. A true classic.
Classic is a word.
One of those great early side scrollers where you couldn't. There's no save points.
Nope.
No.
There's a limited number of lives and continues, and when you're done, you just have to start from the very beginning.
Forewarning for everyone, we've been playing for about an hour, still have yet to get past level 1.
Level
So-
one.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So
There
this
you
is
go.
going to be a A hoot.
Oh, yeah, a hoot is the
Yes.
All right, so are we doing... Okay, also in front of us is this bottle that says Bullet, but it's actually the dregs of about 5 different whiskeys and bourbons that I have been collecting for just this moment.
Oh,
So
jeez.
definitely a little jungle juice?
Jungle juice,
Jungle
jungle
Yeah.
bourbon,
Yeah,
jungle
bourbon.
bourbon.
Jungle
Bourbon is something that people will call it.
Are we establishing the rules for that?
We need to.
I think
want to?
so.
I think we
After
The
What
game
you do?
over, right? That's what
game
we're
get a
over.
game over.
Yeah, when we get game over, we'll take
Oh,
the super
wait.
shot.
Okay. Well, speaking of super shot, we should also bring in super chat. Super chat is
Yes!
something that's going to be great, and what we're looking for is to incorporate super chat with our jungle bourbon. So you guys can super chat who you would love to see take a shot of the jungle bourbon. Now, just fair warning, please don't focus on one person because alcohol poisoning is dangerous.
Is it though?
Be safe, kids.
Oh, they can also
yeah.
vote for Jezzer
The
and
crew?
Joe,
Yes,
who
do that.
will be here.
Because everyone drank
Oh, yeah,
responsibly.
Yeah, there you go. Let's make this a thing. So you can choose almost anyone. You can choose Chad. You
guys-
can choose David.
You guys ever
You
heard
can
of
choose Jody
Black
or
Knight?
myself? Huh?
The Black Knight or a Black Rose.
Oh, what
Ever
is
heard
that?
of that? To where if in some cultures to where if someone is unable to drink,
Uh-huh.
but it's disrespectful to not accept the drink, but they can hand it off to a friend. So there's one person that night that becomes
Yeah, that's
the
good.
Black Knight.
It's real
where
kryptonite.
They all give you their drink in honor. So it's kind of a respectful thing to do.
Oh, I like that.
Cheers on Twitch for drinking too.
Jalen Glover. Are we allowed to
that's
mention
right.
what people are saying?
Cheers.
I think I
Cheers
wanted
for
to do some Christopher Reeve Superman movies, but I didn't. I was. This is terrible. The original idea was do all of Christopher Reeve movies, none of the Superman movies.
That's
Like,
like at least intermittently.
not the time travel one where he like time travels by taking a nap. Like that one.
That's how I time
good
travel.
stuff.
would
Some
be
good stuff.
so
Blackout.
much fun.
No, anyway.
talked about that
Yes,
before.
I mean those are the best movies.
Well, yeah,
Superman
that's
3.
true. That's
Flicking peanuts.
All right, so should we get into this?
Yes, let's
Yeah,
do
do
it.
it.
Who's
All
first?
right.
Who's up first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, you
I got
go.
the
Start.
controller in front of me.
I'll
Okay.
start working our way across.
Man, the silver symbol.
All right, so we'll let the credits
intro.
roll out so that way everyone can catch up on the riveting story here.
For our
man.
newer people, that's a telephone booth.
strange.
Some people might not know.
Yeah,
that
it's
was like
true.
a thing he
It's
used
true.
to do. September 22nd, 1992
That was the thing.
is the Daily Planet is reporting this is the day this happened.
And
Sunsoft in the background.
Sunsoft
Yeah.
is canon in
Yeah.
the Superman world. They're designing games while he's saving the city. Apparently also based in Metropolis.
No.
Where is Sunsoft based?
I don't know.
Shoot. They probably don't exist anymore. Or they're bought out by somebody.
Like in this world, Brainiac is like, I'm gonna put this kryptonite laser that just shoots up, but I'm gonna leave the base easily punchable.
Yes.
Gonna let
And then
that.
my robots, I will make sure
Daily
they float.
no. It's the Daily Planet.
Punch!
Yes.
Get that super jump in.
When we were first playing this, we all noticed Superman's pecs.
Yeah.
They're
They're
damn.
scary.
They're just
They're
hypnotizing.
majestic.
I am of the opinion that if this was HD, he'd have Schumacher bat nips.
I'm gonna agree with you there.
Yeah.
We see how that
I
can
mean,
work
just
out.
look at that chest.
I think we were saying this is the beginning of
Extracting.
boob physics right here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Early DOA beach volleyball. This is what you bought right then.
Oh god.
This was
I
the
just love that
inspiration.
like we're restricted to like only jumping because it's Superman.
Yeah, and
You
it,
can
you
only
actually,
jump and punch.
and it's actually kind of difficult to just run as Superman.
Well, that's because his
Well,
pecs are too big.
Right.
Yeah.
He's top heavy. He's coming.
And,
My
and,
arms,
and now I'm dead, so we'll pass it
All
down.
right, pass it down.
Okay.
Good
all right.
times, good times.
See how
Like I
this
want to
works
take
out.
another sip because you're right, it smells good. But
Yeah,
then
it's
I remember.
inviting, and then you're like,
oh wait, it tastes
That's right.
awful.
It's terrible.
It's a super
But
trap.
it's
is
also
what
a
it is.
drink in front of me, so it's really hard to just not sip on it.
That's the problem. I'm sitting here like this is terrible.
What definitely
Yeah.
helps though is that it blinds you as you drink
It
it, with the
does,
lights.
and you do have to close your eyes.
Don't
for
look
a
up. You
second.
never look up.
Oh god, this is horrible.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
But this is like back in the day when side scrollers were like super hard. There's no save points.
Yeah, this
You
is
can't-
this is some
It's all-
Lion King 2.
it's
This
all-
is some
Yeah.
Lion
Oh, Lion King 2.
It's all about patterns, man.
Yes, it is. You just memorize
game
the
system.
pattern. You.
This is Sega Genesis.
It is.
Somehow
crazy
still,
about
I feel.
Sega.
Sega.
Oh, that's.
I just
Oh.
remember their ad campaign being like the whole like we're the alternative Nintendo's the nice guys.
they were
we're
edgy.
the bad
Yeah,
guys,
right.
and it was just like
was like,
that was so effective. It was
Dude, it
I want to
worked.
be a bad boy.
Yeah, right.
All right, Judy.
It definitely worked because it was like I loved it. And at the end of every commercial, Sega! It's like yes,
Oh,
yes.
yell at me.
Punch in the
Hey,
face.
jump! Oh, I did it. Okay. I'm
Same
gonna-
thing with the
take
So,
that.
PlayStation.
I
Take
have
that,
a question.
General
So,
Green
like,
Dude. Yeah.
Clearly, the floating guys is a robot. What are the green dudes?
I
They,
believe. Okay.
they look like Green Goblins.
What are
I think.
Little brainiacs.
I think they're like mini brainiacs.
Okay.
I'm going with that.
Like a hive mind
Haha,
kind
I
of situation?
stepped on you,
there
villain.
go. And then, of course, the ones, the jetpacks are actual humans that Superman kills, but no one will talk about. Because that's what happens.
No, don't jump!
They
Oh, I
explode.
need to jump.
He,
Look.
they've got like a
Take that,
Metalo
take
vibe
that.
to me,
No,
but it's
don't.
not
A little
Metalo.
bit. Yeah, exactly. So it's like, okay, it's not. I don't know.
Nope. Stop it.
Also, it's really
Stop
good
it,
that
no.
Taking that damage.
It's really good that these buildings are so flat that Superman can't go around the
Yeah.
big
Yeah, yeah.
like kryptonite laser
just
shooting
step
up
to the
into
side
the
and
sky.
walk
Like, you
around.
can't just sidestep it. Like,
Oh, I get it.
This
Oh,
is
you're
it.
right, dude. You can't jump. You like all the
No.
other bad guys. You can jump. Oh, now I'm just like staring up.
Yeah, you're
Ding,
just-
Superman's just
ding,
like
ding.
staring up now. He's
It's hilarious how the
I'm just
floating,
like
floating
walking
squad
away.
Yeah,
is
it's,
like,
it's
I'm
not
just
Paper
going
Mario
up.
where
I'm
you
just
can
going to
flip back
teach
and
you.
forth.
jump
Which would be
up.
great.
There we go. All right, now I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna
You
do
gonna
that.
jump punch?
I was gonna jump punch.
Well,
Yeah.
eventually he forgets about you.
Yeah.
If you can wait it out,
Mwah,
just
I'm
kinda like,
Brainiac with a short attention
I'm gonna take a
span.
break. I'm going on break.
okay, so see, this is where you just need to
Again.
sidestep to
Oh,
the
so
left.
you got
Yeah,
that?
exactly, right?
Did you get it? No. Oh,
Wait,
oh!
did he?
Did he shoot him?
Wait a minute.
I think
Okay, we
so.
can use
Oh,
this.
we just
Okay.
this just changed the game. Game changer, you guys. The bad guys can fight each other.
That's
Yes.
why
Quick,
we've
run.
been losing the
Get
whole
'em.
time.
That's why.
That's
because
it.
actually
We've
they've
been fighting
Not
the
because
bad
we're terrible
guys.
at this game.
No,
they've
no,
been
no.
fighting
That
the
can't
bad
be.
guys
That
this
can't be.
round.
No. Yeah. All right. I literally ran into that dude.
Oh
All
no.
right, here we go.
And that's game
Here
over.
we go.
Your score,
Oh,
buddy.
come on.
That's Brainiac right there from the comics
All right,
at the
fine.
time.
So,
Yeah,
He had a crazy
the
mustache.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Like
the
that's
stats, though.
interesting.
Uh,
So
I'm
what's
gonna
the
block that
background
out.
on that?
Okay, well, I believe the background on that was they just rebooted Superman, and they were like trying to find a way to twist all the villains to be current.
Got rid of
so,
his-
I think he was like a carnival barker or something, and they got infected by
Technology.
the Brainiac technology, and then that didn't work, so they just rewrote him to be like a herald of Brainiac later.
but why does he want to steal children?
Children stealing.
They
What are
said
you
he's
talking
stealing
about?
children.
Oh,
in the paper?
Oh, in
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my God! Wait,
you
wait.
know, because he's
so
Brainiac.
am I
man.
punching
He's-
children?
Because he's a dick. I mean,
Dude, am I punching children?
Yes.
Actually,
Oh, wow.
maybe all
Oh
of us are
yeah,
just
this
children.
game got a
Just
whole lot
figured it out.
better. This game got a whole
look
lot
how short
better.
that enemy is. That's a
Look at
child in that box.
Oh
So,
yeah.
You guys
Which-
like watching
Trying to
speed
punch
running? You know, to
kids.
save the animals.
Yeah.
Save the children.
Save
Come
the
on.
children.
Save the children. No,
Which
I'll
actor
punch
from
'em.
Superman character
Yeah,
that you
look at that.
enjoy in movies or didn't like?
Oh, this game got
Which actor from Superman character that you enjoy in movies or didn't like? You know, like I don't know. Most of them are pretty solid.
Yeah, actually, the villains have been pretty decent.
I'm like actor-wise, I feel like all of them are pretty decent.
How'd you feel about Kevin Spacey as a Lex Luthor?
Here's the thing. I don't mind it. Like Gene Hackman was a funny Luthor when you really. So it wasn't. I didn't think it was Kevin Spacey as much as I thought it was the writing of that movie.
Yeah, I agree with that. I completely agree with that. He
You
wasn't a
know.
bad
Oh,
actor,
come
but I
on.
just feel like he did the best with what he had.
Yeah, I think everyone was doing that best with what they had in that film.
Yeah.
I'm going.
It was,
go.
Well, I
yeah,
mean, that's
same
all
thing,
you could
same thing
do.
with
That
Lois.
film
Everyone
was-
was giving
So we have all
played and
we've
failed.
all played and failed.
Yes.
Is that a drink time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
All right. Let's pause it.
All right. Now, how does this work? Are we doing this?
We're just gonna pass
Okay.
the
Actually,
bottle.
you know what?
Just-
I'll keep trying.
Yeah, do we just pass the bottle?
we don't have
I
shot
mean,
glasses.
I'm fine. I actually probably have
Who's
them in
got
my
cooties?
car.
I mean,
but don't know.
it is
Yeah,
flu
we can-
season.
All right, we'll just do this.
Yeah, we'll just do mini cups.
You know, it doesn't smell that bad. I feel like this is not.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
be-
what that one
This is
is.
not going to be as gross as we think.
Most-
Actually, I'm probably gonna like this more than the Krypton drink.
Yeah, only for super chat.
Okay, then we'll
Oh
just hold
yeah,
up.
yeah, wait, hold on.
Hold off, and we'll
Hold
take a
off.
drink
just
of
pour 'em,
the
we'll
the
just pour 'em.
kryptonite.
Yeah,
What,
I'm
Makers?
fine with Makers. Yeah.
Oh, Makers is
is
like
fantastic.
delicious. Oh, is
yeah.
that? I don't know. It smells fine, but then again, so does this.
Yeah, so it's very
So
deceiving. All these drinks are just.
We'll find out. No, Makers is like,
Yeah, that's my jam.
oh,
Yeah, when you're in a pinch, that's my default.
Makers of Ginger is probably one of the best drinks ever. In fact, can you have more of those Canada Dries?
In fact.
So, all right, you're a designer, Superman as a character. What are the biggest, what is the biggest problem designing a character like Superman?
Having pecs too big.
Pecs too distracting. Pecs too
The pec
distracting.
physics. The pec physics is super hard.
Well,
Do you guys want some of that?
He's just he's a very OP character.
What?
I got a cheer from Ernie.
A double shot, yeah. 100, he can give you a cheer. So you on cheer on Twitch, you got a double shot.
Here you go, man. Double
I
shot.
would love to be able to drive.
Yeah.
It's great.
So would we all.
Great.
So say we
Okay. Yeah.
You can still drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we clearing that a double shot? There's not a lot of this jungle juice, so I don't want to go nuts with it. Is it terrible? Is it good?
No, actually, it's ridiculously smooth.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna like it more than the kryptonite. I said it. And
I just fall right over. Ernie will pick me
yeah,
up.
we need
That's
we
good.
need dumpsters
Good.
off camera just in case.
Just in case.
Did any of you
We're
grow up with the
mixing
Power
light
Rangers or
with,
Super
back
Sentai?
in,
Power Rangers,
Yes.
Okay, did you see the range of that hitbox?
I-
on
Yeah,
that?
I don't
You were like 2
understand.
feet away from that.
Fine.
My
Hashtag
brother
Superman
was
physics.
like addicted to the very first Power Rangers series, so I
Oh, yeah.
watched.
Oh, really?
I watched that
Big
like
fan.
every day.
Big fan.
The guy who played Bulk or Skull, I don't. Which one was Jason Narvi? You guys know? You guys would
I
know.
don't know. You know what I'm thinking to myself?
Jason
though?
Narvi.
Even though
Hey, last
Power Rangers-
panel.
Even though Power Rangers is superhero stuff, we're here to focus on Superman.
Wow, my time.
Superman,
all right.
guys.
Sorry, Ryan Earl,
Trying to
Winter
focus on
Rider.
Superman, guys. It's gonna be great
Sucks
that
to be
way.
you.
Trust me. Just believe me.
I guess back to what you were talking about before, like what
Yeah.
makes Superman games why they're so difficult.
Oh wait,
I mean,
but aren't you guys all supposed to like drinking?
Are we all drinking? Or I thought it was just to
Cheers?
you.
I thought,
Yeah.
I thought when we lost.
Oh, when
Oh,
we
you
got
mean
all
this
taken
thing?
out.
Yeah. All right,
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
All right.
There's the
Salute.
whiskey.
Sips.
Yep.
Okay.
It's been
Cheers.
No, you can't drink the good
Bro,
stuff.
all
You gotta
right.
drink the crappy stuff.
I tried to sneak it in.
I
there.
saw that. Fuck, it's cheating. All right.
This is for
Well-
the cheers and the super shots. This
Yes.
is just the we suck at this game.
There you go.
Oh shit.
It's so much worse when you hold it in your mouth.
Yeah, no, you gotta let it go.
It's no,
toss it back.
Someone
No,
put
you
it
don't
hold
let
it
that
in your
linger.
mouth.
I was like, I'll avoid that.
Wow.
I got this trick.
You don't
You know what? It was the kryptonite
so
that
much
killed
worse.
me.
Yeah, it was. See, I'm telling you, we're weakening you, so this way you get down to that level.
We don't need to go down any further. We just
not-
need to get past the first level, guys.
We have not beat the first level.
Okay,
yet.
why is
And
this game, as bad as it is, so hard?
I think a big part of it is you don't have any kind of ranged abilities, and there's a big gaping hole of a range ability you can use on some levels in this game, but not on ground levels.
Also,
Yeah.
not all the abilities work when you use them against the
Yeah.
same enemy. Like we've
Very
been trying
true.
to uppercut
Look at
this,
that,
this
yeah,
floating UFO thing, and it does.
Well, that-
Sometimes it works.
well, that-
Sometimes
yeah,
it, see,
sometimes it does.
You got an uppercut there,
But if you do it too early, you just hit with your head.
Yeah,
and like
and
you
it doesn't
can
do
kind
damage.
of use it like a Lakitu almost. It's like a platform you can get on.
It's true. That's true. See, and that's why timing the super punch.
Yeah, there's a
It's-
wicked delay too.
It's
Okay, that works.
Hold on.
I can
so the
stomp
kryptonite
on-
later that's going straight up, you can just stomp on.
Yeah, but you gotta hit the angles
Yeah,
right.
yeah, you gotta hit it at an angle.
You gotta get
and
this
remember,
elbows.
it's more like a kryptonite fan, which is why you can't sidestep
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, you're right.
That makes sense. Because we know that there's no level area, so it's perfectly fine.
No, there's just a void. There's nothing
Yeah.
beyond this plane,
You
just
can't
straight in
move
front
left
of
or
you.
right. You can only walk straight.
Come
and
on,
that's
one
it.
more. Oh,
You know, and it's
gonna
so.
wait this
What
guy
I
out.
would
Get him-
suggest when
get him
playing
with
this
the
game is
jump
kind
boots.
of pretend that somehow
Oh.
Superman has been locked
Yeah.
inside of a game by Arcade or someone. I don't know. Arcade is in Marvel.
Superman also
by the
has
Toy
a
Master.
very
I mean-
weird gait when he walks. You notice that? Like
Struts.
Well, it's a
Yeah,
strut.
it's a strut.
struts. I mean, why not?
Look at
See,
him.
that's what I was gonna do. but I didn't think anybody would get that reference. so.
Yeah,
Oh
That's
no,
one of those
you're
songs that,
right.
like, everyone knows that song up
Alright.
to a certain point.
Yeah,
And then you just trail off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Property of DC Comics,
There you go.
1992.
We just need Jimmy Fallon.
Just in
here right
case you didn't know.
Quick
Man,
FYI.
now. Just in case.
All right, we know this part. We know this. All right, here we go.
Oh, well, you
The
just
first
Used all
thing
your
I-
powers.
Wow.
Wait, no, hold on. It's building up by itself.
Yeah, it does. That's what it does.
But not
It
that
recharges.
fast.
not that fast. It doesn't do that all the time.
Do that with me.
Take that.
Some mold.
You blew your load right at the beginning.
I did.
He got excited.
Oh, yeah, it's premature. Premature.
See,
I also love how that guy just runs through you and then keeps running.
Yeah,
he's
right?
like, I did it.
Guys! Chicken it! Oh,
Well,
damn
as
it.
we already
Shot in the
established,
face.
he's
Calling in.
kidnapping kids and turning them into these villains for you. So that's what's going on. They're kids.
Yeah, get that.
See?
Yeah,
Song
I'm,
keeps
Look
going.
what we've done.
Song-
Yeah, it's in everybody's head now.
infectious.
oh, we released a
Earworm.
cut of Krypton, the trailer Krypton, set to the Smallville opening.
Oh,
Nice.
does somebody save me?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yes.
literally, the minute I saw that cut for the next 3 days,
That's gonna
all I
go
could think of
viral.
was, somebody save me!
Oh, I gotta go check it out now.
Couldn't get that out of my head. It's really good.
I'm
The
not
guy
even-
who did it just killed it. Did a great job. All right, this is like my worst
So
enemy.
you
That's
mean
your
it's not-
kryptonite, it's that wall.
You're telling me it's not Three Doors Down? That's it?
No, it's Remy Zero, dude. What are you talking about? 3 Doors Down. That's my aching kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's, I mean, that goes in
Yeah.
and out of your head.
Sure.
But somebody
Yeah.
save me. You're doing that like every 10 minutes.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
problem, but you're only doing
When you
those.
listen
you're
to
only
it for
saying
10
those
years,
Right.
the show running.
10 years.
Are
ago.
there, are there even other lyrics aside
I
from
don't.
somebody save me? in that
I don't
song?
know.
Yeah, there's somebody save me. I don't care how you do. Yeah, come
Yeah,
on, dude.
if I listen to it, I can get into
I
it,
just
but I can't
know-
just do it offhand.
That's it.
I don't know.
So there are actual lyrics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not just
no,
a
it's a song.
guitar solo.
Remy Zero didn't just like mail it in, man. They gave it everything they had. Remy Zero, those guys.
Okay,
Remy
you've got
Zero.
one hit left. Make it
How do
count.
you know?
That little sliver of health.
Oh, look at that thing down there. All right, I got this. Don't worry.
Oh man.
And jump, hit.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Get
yeah.
it done.
Take that.
I think they're actually. There's health.
It's a good thing everyone's.
So, is it just me, or does these graphics make it look like his boots, he's kind of wearing like heels almost?
Oh yeah.
Kind of.
Have stilettos.
Like
kind
just
of.
a little bit. Just a
That's why-
tiny, like
No.
as it goes up, there's like a
Yeah,
it's-
tiny gap.
It's
He's
like
wearing
those John
lifts,
Travolta
you know?
boots.
Those are lifts. He's kind of self-conscious.
I didn't think Superman needed a height
Yeah.
increase. Like,
And
Of
normally
course he
does
does.
it.
He's got to be.
Oh,
I
there
got
you
some
go.
help.
Awesome. Good
Take
job.
that.
hopefully
Oh.
this is the
There it
average
goes.
height.
Well, I tried to jump the other way and
Trying
hit
to make
him,
it fancy.
but I was hitting him with the back of my head.
Instead of the front of the head, like you've been doing.
All right, jump. Take that. Now you. And jump. Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Bravo.
Take that, UFO, fellow alien. Watch, that was just another guy from Krypton trying to help out.
Murder.
Got caught in the
I'm
fray.
so glad I finally found you.
Yeah.
I've been looking the galaxy for stars in a way. And
You're not the last Kryptonian. Oh!
And now you're ruined. And lost forever.
Jump.
He's like, hello, I'm so. Oh no! What are you doing?
It's me,
What is he?
It's terrible.
In the face, green guy.
They're just green goblins.
No, it's just
They
like
cross
Sonic.
universe.
Is this the
No,
farthest
guys.
anyone's gotten? Have I
Yes.
got?
I
Is this
think
it?
so.
Oh,
After
this
I'm
jump.
the best.
After this jump,
jump.
yeah.
Take that.
Because this guy
And
killed
then-
me
No,
last
it's
time.
always those little guys always get me. The little,
Punch it!
the little metal
Ah!
Metroid guys, they always
Super
get
punch.
me. No.
Oh,
See-
come on! Why didn't it work?
See, it did damage, and then
you
this time it
stupid-
didn't. It's not consistent. It's
Go.
a bunch of bull honky.
It is.
Okay, come on.
Come on, you're missing out on this. You gotta get super punch.
Okay, you only got one hit left. Just fucking run.
Son of a bitch.
You can
Nice.
dash using double tap.
Yeah, but
He's been doing it, but it's too inconsistent.
yeah, it is.
Come on!
Okay, and that's everyone. So
Wow.
it's time to take a sip.
We need,
Yeah,
we need a
alright.
checkpoint. Terribly. Alright.
I'm not gonna lie. The best part of the new NES Mini and the Super NES is that you can do the checkpoint.
Oh, you can save states? Yeah.
Love it.
All right, gentlemen.
All right, thank you to Brainiac
Cheers,
and his successful
Brainiac.
attack on Superman.
Of wrecking us again.
Roast.
Oh.
Oh boy.
It gets better.
Yeah,
It gets better.
it does.
Wow.
It
Never
does.
thought I'd hear that concerning alcohol.
Well, no. Because once your throat is cauterized, then yeah, it's fine.
So, Joe, you came up with this kryptonite?
Yeah.
Is this like something
Is
you
this
learned
real or
in,
just
in
you did
college?
it?
Or you
College.
No, I just thought
there was
a green drink and it had
Oh.
Oh, you just like went over to the liquor
What a
store and was like,
dick!
give me something green
He
and
was like,
terrible.
okay, yeah.
Oh god.
See, I
How
originally
much-
thought you were just gonna come back with a cup of vodka with like a green rock candy.
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah, something cute. Yeah, that'd been great.
It's just green stuff.
He's like,
No, I
it's
was-
just liquid
It's just green
vodka,
stuff.
guys.
How can I make them
the
hate
bottle
me
was super
more?
dusty. It was great.
I said to myself, this is gonna be the moment.
This is how.
Oh,
The
god.
liquor store guy's like, I never thought anyone would buy it.
have a question.
If I
Yeah.
piss this thing
Why
off,
is this
will
thing
it leave me
rotating?
alone?
Well,
Does it need to?
I'm guessing they were like,
I mean,
you
if
guys,
it's a fan that's covering like the whole distance,
but then
you
it would-
can't sidestep.
it would
like-
destroy
you guys,
everything.
we have 16 bits to work with here.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna make every bit count.
Still, it's, once again, that
How long have we been doing this for?
Too long.
Level 1, you guys. Level 1. Level.
level 1, guys.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Ah!
Remember,
I was trying to do
we
a
were like,
speed run.
hey, let's
I
do
thought
one
I
of the
could make it.
older
We need
games.
to
'cause
watch
it'll be
speedrunners do
easier.
It'll be
this.
Yeah, right?
easier.
Yeah, and this is actually way harder.
We'll beat it. It won't take too long.
Yeah, it's
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
quick
we
and
have
easy.
giveaways.
We're gonna need a bathroom break.
We have giveaways, right?
Oh
There's
yeah, we
stuff you
do.
can away.
What? Oh shit! Yeah, let's do a giveaway. We can do that.
See what Kryptonite does to you?
See,
Yeah,
guys, we got
don't-
so distracted. by
Don't
this
do shows and do
amazingness.
Kryptonite, guys. Just a quick FYI.
Oh, look at that
Ooh.
Superman
All
toy
right.
box.
Ready? Reach in, grab a stack
Just
from the
a
middle.
stack?
Yeah, yeah. As big a stack as you want from the middle.
Oh jeez.
Okay, that's super huge.
You said.
All right, let's do this.
Reach in and grab a stack, except for one that size. No,
Yeah,
not that.
that's nope.
All right, let's think here. So these are all comics that were given to us by DC and DC All Access and all that. I don't remember. What do we do here? Let's do. You want to do a picture? You want to do a trivia? Do you want to do kind of giveaways? This.
Trivia
sounds
without
good.
Google, guys. Honor system.
No, Google it. Come on.
Trivia sounds good.
No, it's-
Yeah, let's do trivia.
Are you
Yeah.
drinking kryptonite too, or is that like your own concoction? Because
No,
you're like
he hates
casual
himself, too.
drinking. Look at this guy. You are literally like, no, it's
I'm
good.
covering it.
Pinky up.
I make this look
Pinky up,
good.
guys. Pinky up.
with gin, your guys' is with vodka.
Oh.
So
That's
the good stuff.
so he's
This is the one set.
favorites.
This is the one set
Yeah,
where the
playing
crew,
favorites, are
the
we?
crew is treated much better than the talent. This is the one set.
All right, I got this.
I mean,
that never happens.
have you seen us playing this game? I wouldn't necessarily
I'm already
call us
going
the
to
talent.
talent.
Yeah, quote unquote talent.
I'm gonna let's do like a creative one. If
Creative?
there were a Superman boob physics game, what would it be called? First person, and then do they have to like hashtag or something?
And
Where do we want that? 'Cause we've got
I don't know.
and which company would
You
make
ask
it?
me these terrible questions.
chat.
It's a
Super
super
chat.
chat. You know this stuff.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, okay, alright, fine.
Super chatted, so
All right, Super Chat us, and you will be the lucky winner to receive this stack of comics.
They're all
Oh, the
they're
whole
all
stack?
newish.
Oh, my bad.
None of these are
Wow.
dollar bin stuff. Justice League, Harley Quinn.
Quinn.
No.
Oh, this is actually a really good one. Suicide Squad versus Justice League. One of the last Superwomans, American Way. Good Wonder Woman. Oh, look, it's Harley Quinn ripping open her shirt for an S. You know, you can't make her sexy enough, I guess. Injustice. It's
Can't
again
exploit her
a
enough.
game tie-in.
So it's not garbage, guys.
So-
Oh my
This is
gosh.
good stuff.
While we're waiting, why don't you? Oh, you're playing, so we can distract you. So again, you
Yeah.
were talking about what are the pitfalls
Oh.
of designing a Superman?
Now, yeah, there's been multiple discussions constantly, and it like we were discussing before. It's not that it's impossible. It's just you have to get creative enough, and it's a character that is OP. He's a hero character in anything you do, and the trick is finding the balance of giving the player the experience of playing as Superman, but not robbing them and not constricting them too much to where they feel like they can't do what they want.
Yeah.
But you can't let them just level the city because that he's capable of that. They've got to have some kind of boundaries, but you have to do it in a creative way.
Okay.
That's kind of the main
So-
thing of it.
If we,
No.
which is always the fun question, of course you know what's coming.
let's do this. I got
If
this.
we were able to literally create the game, what would be your game?
Fully
Yeah, what would be
destructible
your
environments.
No, for me,
Oh, like
yeah.
Hulk,
If there was,
like
yeah, there was like
Incredible
a
Hulk one where it's like
Just,
Yeah.
just everything fully destructible. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Every
you can't-
time I
you
stop
can't
that
do
stupid
that.
punch.
Yeah, I was gonna say
because it's gonna break you. There's got to be an ebb and flow to the story and how it's connected, and you got to think to where it's got to be Superman, and he wouldn't do that. So for me, he can't really die. So you'd have to have him connect with the city. The player has to be invested in the city and the people in the city.
So,
and so
city
that's
life
his.
bar?
So that's his life bar is in being invested
Oh,
in the
I see what
city.
you're saying. That's good.
So you open the game, and
So
you
the more destruction of the city, the less life you get.
yeah. So
I like that.
not so less life, but
That's
like
clever.
there's the completion rating of how much destruction, how many people were injured, and you want to get that 100% completion. But at the beginning of the game, it has to be the player goes through like a cinematic of Superman doing his day-to-day routine, like he's at lunch and
Brushing his teeth.
no.
Yes, a Superman brushing your teeth
With
game.
lasers. Die with
Minigame.
him brushing your
Minigame.
teeth. It's a minigame.
That's a mobile tie-in.
Make-
but,
Grand
You
Theft
can't break
Auto
it.
style Superman game.
Okay.
but
You can work out. You can drive cars.
You need shaving. You need shaving.
you can beat.
Shaving.
Well, that's what the
Yeah, because then you
that's
lasers on the
yeah,
glass, and yeah, that'd be
that's
fun.
not-
That'd be a good time. I'd play the crap out of that. But like what I was saying
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
a good line
is having Superman in the beginning. He's on lunch from work, and he's in the park or some
You're
area.
like writing this game right
No,
now.
I've
mean-
written-
Listen up, DC.
Yeah.
Warner Brothers. You guys
to-
got it.
Yeah,
To
there
where
you go.
to
Still a
where
better movie than Suicide Squad.
I'm not saying much.
But-
Wow.
but the-
Sorry,
okay.
sorry.
Whoa!
Shots
Did you guys know
fired.
you
I
could?
mean,
Hold on. Did I just do something different? Nope. I didn't.
Okay.
nope, just use my face.
I'm
Just use
yep.
my face
Nope.
again.
Are you guys using your power punch on the loading ships?
That's
No.
what we should use them.
We
should
try.
use
I
it.
don't
you know
have
how
the.
hard it is to use the
timing.
power punch on the floating ship?
I don't have the. You come down here
It's
and use
timing.
the power punch in the
It's a
float.
timing
Regular
thing.
punch, that's super
You know,
punch.
Jody thought this game that we were just really bad and shitty at video games until he's like, oh no, this game's actually hard.
Yeah.
No, I
He's
knew
like,
this
oh,
was
don't
hard.
give me that
I've done my
controller.
research. I knew this was hard. I just thought you guys would be like, "Oh, this is so easy." We're like,
Yeah, I figured we could figure it out.
Why'd I try to punch that bullet?
It's a laser.
Well,
Get it
you're
right.
Superman.
Right.
Thereitherally, you could punch a bullet.
Well, I can
Yeah.
also let it hit
He
me in the
takes
eye.
it in the eye all the
Perfectly fine.
time.
Yeah, exactly. Ha, it takes it in the eye.
So I mean, like, you guys out there are probably Superman fans. Like, are you guys bigger Superman fans than these guys, you think? Because, I
No
mean,
one.
I've seen some of these guys have some pretty interesting Superman tattoos.
Actually, yeah.
Oh, we're doing that.
Are
Oh, no,
we-
no, no.
I mean-
I think you wait for that
We're
because
whipping
there's
that
one more
out.
that you need to show.
Yeah,
Okay.
we gotta,
Oh,
we,
yeah, yeah.
you gotta,
Well,
you
yeah,
gotta,
there's
you gotta,
not-
you know, slowly
we're
move on.
seeing that one in.
Just seeding
We're
it in.
seeding it.
Oh.
Okay.
And then
Slow
20
burn.
minutes later, people are like, oh, what was that tattoo thing they were
After the
talking
break.
about?
See, it's in front of you and you want to drink it.
Yeah, and it smells good.
Yeah, it's,
so
it's
your,
enticing. And you're just
your
like,
brain goes, oh
yeah,
no, go for it.
And then you just,
And then you remember.
Timel in the chat says that this game is really hard and he's stuck on levels 4.
What? No.
Level
The
four,
fact
how
that
do
you
level
aren't stuck
four?
on level 1 makes you a god.
yeah.
Yes.
I think he should win the stack of comics just for getting
Yeah,
to
Yeah,
level
just the
four.
fact that he got to 4, he should get something, some kind of.
If he can screenshot proof,
Yeah, let's prove it.
can screenshot proof.
that, yes.
winner of the comic book stack. In
Yeah,
my
I'll take
opinion.
that.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
do that.
Sure.
Little
You
gift.
screenshot the proof, and I'm like, congratulations.
Are you beating the boss at the end or something? Yeah. That'd be great.
How many levels?
Twitter to us.
What?
Tweet it. Yeah, tweet it
Yeah,
to
there
us
you go.
at
Yeah,
that hashtag show, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a given. But yeah, tweet it over and
Yeah, but
we'll send you these. Won't be a
like
problem.
I feel like I've memorized the city by now.
Yeah. Well, it's not hard.
No.
That's good.
There's
You're like,
3
wait a
buildings.
minute. Yeah.
And they repeat.
Superman's favorite bagel shop is coming up, right next to the Daily Planet. That's why he likes it. It's on his way to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Does Superman go for a schmear or what does he mean?
Schmeal.
Well, he is
Like,
supposedly
he's like, I
Jewish.
want a schmear.
I
Yeah,
mean, not
right,
in the.
right. Yeah,
He's
yeah,
Kalos.
Yeah, he's Canadian. He's
Kalos,
Canadian
yeah.
Jewish, right?
Yeah, what? Canadian?
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought
Who said that?
Metropolis was supposed to be like a kind of.
No, it's East Coast, bro.
Like no, I thought it was actually supposed to be like Toronto, essentially.
No, it's supposed to be New
I
York.
mean,
Oh,
just because
really?
they
Yeah.
film it.
I
you
thought that
can't-
was
It's New York, and
I
then
thought it was
Gotham is
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
No, I know. I've heard that, but I'm telling you, like
But
when
that's
they
the
when they
truth.
made it, I thought it was. Anyway,
You're wrong, sir.
Yeah, man.
well, I'm just I know someone that would agree with me and say that definitely it's Toronto.
And they'd also be
he'll be
wrong.
here on the show later, and he'll tell you how much it's Toronto.
I mean, here's the thing.
Oh,
every-
Canada. Oh, Canada.
Is he
if you
from
wanna-
Toronto though?
It is-
Yes.
There feels
yes,
like a
that's-
lot of bias
That's the
there.
problem. That's what
Just
I'm saying.
surround yourself with yes men. Is that what you do?
Metropolis's nickname is the Great
The
Apricot.
great, yeah. That's
So,
it's New
you know,
York.
It's also
New
the
York.
city of the
Oh, you
future.
did it!
Huh!
You nailed that,
It's
mother.
New York, but
Yes,
I know.
suck it,
So
UFO.
Metropolis,
I've
Help.
made it to the halfway point, guys.
so Metropolis is post Giuliani.
You know what is going to really suck?
New high score.
At some point, we are going to beat this. And then at some point, we are going to die very early on. at
We're
this
gonna have
level.
to do it all
And
again.
that is just going to break me.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna need new controllers soon. Cause
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
are because it's gonna,
gonna
be
break
like, well,
something in
snap.
half. Just mother.
Oh, good job.
So I know Daniel, but who are these other guys?
You know, I don't know Daniel, so who's Daniel?
Yeah, who's Daniel, bro?
Oh well, that's
Dan.
This guy. This guy.
Daniel. Got
This
it.
guy.
Oh,
Got it.
got
So I
Makes
know
sense,
Daniel,
makes
who the
sense.
other guy. So Blackwing, you're late, but I will be polite to you, and I will allow these gentlemen to introduce themselves once again, starting with
Somebody's-
Jody.
Jody. I'm pulling together this whole Krypton after show thing. This, by the way, is Superman Sunsoft 1992.
1992. Yeah.
92. And we actually have every single Superman game ever, and this is the one we decided to play.
Yes,
For whatever
yes.
reason.
I even heard you guys have the infamous Superman 64.
Fuck yeah! Actually, when we play the Nintendo 64 one, we're gonna give. I have like 5 cartridges. We'll give it
Oh
away.
snap! I
Really?
got so
Yeah.
close.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Wait,
have. Same thing with the Atari. If we play the Atari version, I've got extra Superman Atari
Nice.
cartridges.
Dang.
We'll give those
And
away.
to
Wow.
Jody's right is
sorry, yes.
the one and only Dave. Id.
David, yes, that is me. I'm playing. We're doing intros again? Is that
Yeah, you were asked.
So people are coming in late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who are these people?
That's
Okay,
right.
Blackwing 2040.
Yeah, so he asked,
from
who
the
are you?
future.
From the future.
I am David, and I work at PebbleKick, and I am a 3D asset model designer. That's mostly what I do. That's my gig.
There you go.
And I'm
And
Chad
my-
Jarrett. I'm on Twitter at GGIWin. I'm the producer for Blizz Heroes. If you guys follow Heroes,
Love
so.
it.
But again, not here on official Blizzard business.
No,
just
not at all.
clarify.
Trying to
Not
keep
at
my
all.
I
job.
want to make sure I
Volition.
keep
Yes.
doing my job, you
Here-
know.
here in his
Although
own
Blizzard did make a Superman game
Yeah,
back when they were
Yes.
Chaos Studios, I think.
Yeah,
which
that's
is
true.
Awesome.
Chaos
That's true.
Control.
we have that.
Yeah, and then we couldn't play it.
Yeah, but we may not.
Yeah, somebody else can.
Somebody else can.
Yeah, you know?
Favorite Superman storyline.
Oh,
Blackwing with the hard questions. I like this.
Crap.
You know what? I hate the Milkman. And so maybe that's mine.
you don't like the new series?
No, I'm just.
Oh, you love it.
I'm actually enjoying it. So I think that would be mine right now. Just what's current. Though I was upset that his father is back.
Oh, Jor-El?
Yeah, I wasn't a big
Worst
fan.
reveal ever.
Wasn't a big fan when they finally said like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. So
By the
wait,
way-
Mr. Oz and
Yeah, Mr.
wait,
Oz,
wait,
this guy we've
what?
been hinting at and possibly
Yeah,
as part
yeah,
of Watchmen.
so-
We're now. Nope, never mind. No.
Nope. So not my favorite, but the reason that I will choose it as my favorite is because I hate it so much. I am a
Fair.
person that
That's
I love
really
hate watching
difficult.
and things like that. So
That's how I feel about Cuphead. I hate it so much, but I love it so much.
whoa!
And
What are you talking about? Cuphead's great.
Cuphead, arguably easier than this game.
Man of Tomorrow.
That's true.
At least
I
I've
do
gotten to the
believe
last
it.
level in
I'm gonna do
Cuphead.
that for the rest of the game. Just so it's here. Like how they do it.
I would go with Kingdom Come. Kingdom
Yeah,
Come is
that's
hands down one of the greatest comics ever made.
that's
That's
really
my
good.
like backup. That's the whenever I'm like, oh,
I'm
you need a
feeling
comic
terrible
book?
about my life
Read
and just-
Kingdom
Oh,
Come.
yeah,
yeah.
You know, and then they're
Yeah.
like, comics are really good. I know.
Identity Crisis. This one.
Identity
But that's not a
Crisis.
Superman one, so.
Oh, it's pretty good. I would go with it.
I like Man of Tomorrow. And then just...
Wait, is that a second health pack?
Oh, crap,
Did
you're
you
totally
find,
right.
Did you
What?
get so far that you found another
Another
health
one?
pack?
That's true. I
Because
totally
I
did.
don't remember that health pack.
No,
Oh,
I'm. Oh,
Favorite
am I?
Superman, I'm sorry.
Oh, it
All-Star
was doing like a long ending, like, maybe sequence,
I
like
thought that.
Sonic.
I thought so too. I thought
got.
you were about to
All-Star
win.
Superman.
Wait,
That's
guys,
my favorite.
I feel like we're getting
Dash,
close
dash,
to it.
no
run
guys.
quick, run quick, get to the end.
I'm trying,
Is there a boss?
guys.
Oh!
Oh shit! Am I controlling?
Oh, you have heat
Oh, this-
vision.
Just watch out! Don't die!
Oh god, this
Oh,
rocks.
shit! Now it's
Oh god.
Guys,
Now there's like, oh my god, we
Yes.
did it.
So
You
much
did it.
pressure.
we have
now.
been practicing for hours for this moment.
Another double shot for you.
Oh
Oh,
god.
did Ernie
no.
declare another double shot? Ernie, I hate you so much.
He's
Ernie.
shitting off now though. He's got to do it before he
Shit,
leaves.
Oh, he's got it before he leaves. That's what I have
Of
to
the
do.
of the dregs, right?
Oh god, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, I'm at the top of the building. Let it count. Let it count.
Oh,
please.
yeah. Coming in with
Oh,
boss.
Toy Man? Is that Toy
Oh
Man?
shit!
It is.
It is Toy Man.
gotta super punch him.
Yeah. what
I'm
do
gonna die.
oh, watch out for that hat
Oh, yeah.
with
What?
flowers.
What is
What are you, Gambit now?
They're
What's happening right
incendiary
now?
flowers,
This is
man.
like they were like, hey, remember that level in Mega Man? Let's do that.
Oh no.
no.
Oh! Ah!
We got one more credit.
Go, go, go! No, go! You do it. I don't.
what?
I'm not.
Give it to me.
Do
Yeah.
it. Holy shit! So they're throwing their trash out, and Superman's got to dodge it.
Yeah.
That's what's
Okay.
happening.
That's
Okay.
messed
But my
up.
problem
First
is,
off-
Okay, this
why
isn't
is
the
everyone's
1800s.
trash
Why?
boulders? Yeah, it is not the 1800s. What is going on?
Yeah.
He did not.
Daniel.
I just did. I just drunk it.
Oh, did you just?
Yeah, I just went.
I just drunk it.
I just drunk it. Look, that's how problem it
It's
is.
free booze, so stop.
Yes, I also have to drive.
I'm not
man,
gonna
and I
tell
hate
you
so
what to
much.
do, but it feels
I'm gonna
like
tell you how to
if
live
you
your life.
fly over there,
It's
I bet
you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about the shit
exactly.
falling at you.
No, it's the
Just punch while going up.
just
You
the
can punch
constant
up?
punch.
Punch up?
Story.
While
I
going
can't.
Oh, I see what there's. Oh no!
Oh, why can't I
Hit
just
him!
do
Hit him!
that?
Oh,
I got a
that
super
did
punch.
a lot of
Punch that
damage.
dude in the face.
Punch him right there, right there, right there.
Yeah.
Get it!
Stay right there. No,
I
no,
want
wait.
heat vision back.
So, I have a question.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Superman
Punch him.
is, Man of Steel, and we can punch through, like, beam girders. I saw in the beginning of, like, the demo
yeah.
before. Why does this guy just able to take a punch
There
from
you go.
Superman? Especially the
There you
super
go.
punch.
See, this is your problem.
Especially
what
this-
you're doing
I don't-
right now is applying the logic.
I just,
Yeah.
And that's
logic
where
and
you're
reason.
failing.
You can't do that with comics.
Super punch, super punch.
Look! Get him! Come on!
You're so close. Just stay away and wait for
Yeah,
the punch
just
to
stay away. Wait
recharge.
for it. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh,
I am
don't move.
sweating.
The
I'm
flowers
so
are
sorry.
out.
You're sweating. I'm the one playing
Super
with
punch.
him.
I haven't been.
Super
Oh
punch.
god.
Super punch and run away.
Go, go, go! In the face! Take that, Dad!
Get him one more time.
What?
Oh, I stopped his
he's a
bubble.
bubble.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't wanna-
it's a thing. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
alright.
I don't know what
Stay away from the bubble.
Just a little.
That's,
Things got weird there.
That's yeah. Can you,
I want to
Go back
answer
to
your
my mom's
questions about what
classes.
the Brainiac storyline, Jeff Johns' classic one.
yes.
Oh!
Did I do it?
Stay away
I
from
did
the
the thing.
flowers.
Oh god.
Stay
Oh
away from
god.
the flowers.
Watch out for the flower! Jesus, those flowers. Oh look!
Oh, hey.
Superman
He's
does
smiling.
it again.
Superman
that.
does it.
Wow. You know
Clear
what?
bonus, you got 0.
You know what?
Yes.
You know, but
Okay,
you know what?
alright.
You did it.
I'm
Good
gonna
job.
have some of the jungle bourbon
Superman.
just because we beat round 1.
Oh, please.
I don't want to. I don't
No,
want the
that's-
regular
I think
one.
that's the-
Can we like?
It's good.
Is there like level
Fine.
codes that we can write down? 'Cause
Yeah, are there like codes or any? Does anyone have any like codes that you can give us so we can?
that would
play?
be great if we could just start on the second
I
level
think
over again.
It's
If
like
somebody
Superman
could help out
face,
with that, that'd be
Superman
great.
face, Luther
Yeah.
face, Brainiac.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. So we're not getting.
So
any
I'm
codes.
excluded from shots because I beat the first level.
You guys.
Yes, yeah.
exactly.
You guys. We
Okay.
beat the first level.
Oh, and we saved all them
Alright.
kids.
See?
So it
Oh.
wasn't
I did murder.
Brainiac,
Oh,
it was
it
this
was-
guy.
Crap,
Yeah.
you guys, this is. Oh,
Me
this
too.
is shit. Okay, the storyline with Toyman
Okay.
from the '90s
Uh-huh.
is that he was a, Joe. Back me up. Wasn't Toyman a child molester?
Yes, he
yes.
was.
And
Yes, he
killed
was.
Cat
Yes.
Grant's
Oh,
kid.
fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Right.
a dark
Right.
turn for that
No,
level.
was he a child molester or did he just have a hankering for kidnapping kids?
He killed Cat Grant's kid. I remember
Yeah,
that.
he
That-
would
like, that was
kidnap
like
him. I
Because I was
remember
reading
that.
comics
I
and being
remember
like, wait, no,
Ha-
Superman's got to save the kids.
What are these little Roombas?
They're Mausers. They're Mausers from TNMT.
Are they or
Well,
are they
when they were
like,
walking
they do,
sideways,
yeah.
it looked like.
Are they-
Oh,
Oh,
you can spin.
Oh, there's a spin ability. Yeah.
Wait,
Can
but
you
you're not
spin and
supposed to-
run into
No,
it?
So
no.
I can't move.
You have to wait.
Death of Superman story, I loved.
Oh, now I can't.
As a
Oh,
kid,
you drew
Black
down.
Wing.
I got
But
you.
I also thought they'd really killed him off, and I was really sad. Like, I honestly didn't think they were bringing him
Punch
back.
and steal.
I was really like, you guys, they killed Superman. And my dad was like, yeah, he'll come back.
Bro,
And I was
he'll
like,
come
no,
back.
you don't understand. Oh, there's the kids you saved.
Yeah.
How do you kill that which has no life?
So,
like that.
I loved it. I remember, like, when he came back, it was a big deal, and,
Oh yeah.
okay.
Oh.
When he came back, it was a real big deal.
Double the chats, double the fun.
Oh,
with,
jeez.
with the long hair.
Oh, with
he
it. With
came
it.
back with the mullet.
Oh,
and
with his
everything.
mullet. Oh god, I hated that so much.
I don't know. For me,
That
yeah,
ru- that ruined
Superman-
it for me.
Yeah. That's Superman.
I
I
loved
kind of
it.
enjoyed it one moment. I was
What-
like,
wait.
oh,
You can
okay.
spin again.
The cyborg,
Oh, I gotta
blah,
spin down.
blah, etc., etc.
There was also like right when he came back,
don't eat
they
the
did
candy.
this. They did this storyline
Don't
where he
follow
was
that.
like overpowered, and he became like one giant like muscle creature.
Oh, yeah,
that was some
yeah.
of the
I
best
missed
art
that.
ever. It was
That was
great.
so quick though. It was
I
like,
missed
alright,
Yeah, it was like
happened.
2 issues.
Yeah,
It was
and they were like, alright.
He's
Yeah,
like the
that's why I missed
parasite
it.
to
But
depower.
then we had so many issues with Superman. Just like when he came back, actually, it was like
When
first
it came
the
back,
mullet,
came back.
First the mullet, first, and then the giant
Okay.
muscle. And
All
then
right.
after
Do,
that
do we want to
had-
go on? Does David continuing, or does
if
someone
David
want
wants to
take
keep
over?
playing,
David can keep
by the way,
I mean, so
Statue
far-
of Mxyzptlk.
Yes.
Oh wow.
A little
Nice.
Easter egg there.
So
that.
far, he is the best
Yeah.
out of all of us.
Obviously,
I mean,
because we all,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
all
we're
have
pretty
tried so hard
yeah.
to beat this.
Well, it's the
level.
kryptonite.
It's a
Yeah.
kryptonite.
It's the
Yeah.
kryptonite.
I've
Wild
taken the
smack
least
right now,
amount of the
so-
kryptonite.
Yeah.
What were your reaction? Oh, we did that.
Don't eat the Tide Pods.
Well, oh yeah, there you go. No, what I didn't like for the like a little bit later, we just had this moment where it was like weird trying to give Superman too much or not enough. We had the energy Superman at one moment. A little bit after, like it was just weirdness.
Yeah, but
we
I
were
mean,
just
like,
so
that
lost
was-
with Superman after he died. I just felt like nothing was really the same anymore.
The world doesn't make sense.
Yes.
I mean, you're talking about like the big story arcs. There were some really good stories that came out after his death.
Well, it just I had to take a break until he didn't have a moment.
The Electric
There you go.
Superman was a few years later.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
the blue and red.
yeah, they were like, we're gonna change him forever.
I was like, no, you're not.
Favorite supporting Superman character? Superboy?
Low.
No.
Connor Kent.
Connor Kent?
Yeah, yeah. Connor Kent was cool.
Ah.
I liked Connor a lot. I was really pissed when they gave up on him. Lois, man.
Don't
No.
jump.
Lois?
No.
Lois is just a straight badass. She's
True.
always been.
Lois has always been amazing, but wow, I'm drawing a blank. This is terrible. The photographer. What am I doing?
Jimmy.
Here? Jimmy. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah, I've always had a soft spot for that. I always think
How-
he's just really cool and just makes sense.
Plus, I mean, think of all the shit he has to deal with.
He has to put up with everything. He's
to
on the
put up
back
with a
burner
lot.
all the time.
Oh,
He
we
puts
gotta
up with
land on
everyone's
those?
shit. Like that's the thing is, it's not like, you know, like he put up with everyone's shit.
Yep.
Jimmy was
Yeah,
like,
Perry
oh,
White.
everyone's got to
like everybody's like, Jimmy, you're incompetent. He's like, you're right. All right. And he's so
To
happy
deal
about
with
it.
that much
You done?
bullshit, it takes a superhero.
Let's be
bigger
honest.
than
It does.
Superman.
What does it feel like to be the best among us?
Yeah.
Well, that part's pretty good. But then when you get a game over and we have to start from the beginning again, you kind of want to throw up a little. It kind of comes up.
Yeah. Because I gotta be honest, you killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You killed
Yeah.
it. You get the
I'm that
MVP.
buzzkill.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Every time I hit that stupid button,
That's your reflex. 'Cause
I
that's the A
understand.
normally, but
that's
yeah.
not good at all.
I jumped
take
on.
that.
Did you see? I jumped on him and
And it still hurt you.
I told you.
I don't understand
It's
what
a
you mean.
delayed reaction. He has to
Take
get
that.
into the pose before
Take
it
that,
gets damaged.
Sunsoft. Take that.
This is a stupid idea.
You're the worst.
So, it's not me, but maybe it is just me. But like when we hit the mechanic robots, are you expecting like children to pop out? Kinda
Yeah,
Oh, like Sonic?
things,
Like
you know,
confetti,
animals,
just
yeah.
And they're just like, yeah.
There's no plunger at the end of the game.
My
Yeah,
concern
you know?
is not with like the big robots, but are there like fetuses in the little ones?
Oh, God.
Like the little
Yes.
floaty ones like
Yes.
that? Like this is dark.
No,
This is
you-
dark.
I mean,
you made it
Well,
dark.
you're the one that
Sick
brought it in there.
bastard.
So
Yeah.
you're the one that said, hey, these are lights. Let me turn them
Take
off.
that.
You went
I
dark.
mean,
That's what you did.
Click.
So yeah,
Take that.
so
Oh no, don't take
it's
that.
not. It's not a bad thing.
Superman Batman moment.
Superman, Batman.
I always loved after they reset everything and they did that first Superman Batman story where like Batman like sort of cons Superman into helping him because he claims
Yeah.
if you touch me an innocent man will die.
Yeah.
And you find out that because the bomb was and he was like, well, I'm listening to your heartbeat. You're obviously telling the truth. And it was because he rigged it to kill himself.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's Batman.
And it was
Like a
like, well,
straight
yeah.
dick.
But then
Yeah.
you're also like,
Straight
well,
dick move.
it's
Through
still,
and through.
It was still a lie because I'm like innocent.
Wow, you don't think Batman's innocent? Define why.
There's a gray area.
Yeah, I'm like it's Batman.
He didn't kill.
Dude, he
mean-
thinks he's great. Serial killers always think they're good to people. You know, I mean, it doesn't mean anything.
Oh,
no, I
crouch
don't
punch.
think Batman's
Or
innocent.
step on him.
I mean, is
I feel
Superman
most
really
safe stepping
innocent,
on people.
murdering all of these children that have been enslaved in robots?
I think that's what's happening.
Good point, man.
Thing is,
It was gonna
God
circle
damn it.
back.
Superman doesn't know that yet.
Is it me? These robots remind me of something.
Yeah, I know,
feel
right?
like I want to say like
Batman,
Metal Gear.
Daniel equates
No, they're the
Superman,
little
Batman with
Metroids.
serial killer. It's gonna
No,
be right
but,
there.
oh, all right. That was good. I didn't even get close that
Oh,
time.
boy, here we go.
No, I don't know. Someone must know what I'm talking about. It looks like their design is stolen from. I want to say like one of the early.
Wait, what?
Game over.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
It said,
Oh,
like,
no,
I
you
was
gotta
like,
hit start,
Starts.
not A. A makes the countdown go faster.
Yeah.
Come on, old school rules, dude.
Kryptonite.
It's all right because we were on level
Kryptonite.
1.
It's a kryptonite.
All right, I'm gonna do this. If no one has chimed in with our answer yet, right?
No.
So we're doubling the pot.
We,
Yeah,
and
double
we
down.
haven't, we
Let's
haven't
see your
gotten
stats.
anyone
See,
who
that's-
submitted
that's
proof that
Doubling
they've
the
gotten
pot.
past level
There we
2
go.
now.
There we go. This is it. I just doubled it.
Oh,
All right,
man.
so Ernie,
Oh.
I'm gonna have to say stop. I have to drive a little person home.
I'll tell you what, I will take your shot for you.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
I will do that.
You gonna
Thank
take
you.
that bullet?
Give me,
Ernie
yeah.
said,
See that
no,
Black
Ernie
Knight?
says,
Literally,
one more shot.
you're taking
one
the
more shot.
bullet.
Joe's.
I mean, what, Superman's bulletproof, right?
Well, he said
Yeah.
one more
No
shot.
problem.
Joe's.
Just bounce off, right? Yeah, for sure.
No.
It's fine.
We're almost done with this jungle juice. We gotta get
Oh.
something grosser.
All right,
No, that's
I'm gonna
the-
take
that's
this
the best
Canada
thing on
Dry
the
as
table
a
right now.
chaser for this.
All right.
All right, cheers. Hopefully,
Chad,
I am
being a
as
superhero.
bulletproof as Superman, guys.
You will be after you take that shot.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm just with my.
At least you'll think so.
Oh.
Connor Kent was such a great.
You know,
character.
actually, better than the liquid kryptonite.
Oh yeah.
all right.
Okay. All
It
right.
is.
Surprisingly better.
It's true.
Oh, there's the aftertaste. Not
Oh.
as great.
It lingers.
Still better than the liquid kryptonite. though.
I love the turnaround.
The shift
That was
change
so
is-
quick.
Ooh.
He was like, "Oh, not bad,
Ooh.
better than oh god." It was like one of those. Oh. Oh, come on!
Badass cover.
Did we announce the joke?
Who's next?
What?
Yeah, we just did.
What happened?
All right, is it back to me?
Uh,
All right.
Said one more shot. Joe's pick.
Whew.
There's a lot of onesies
Yeah, Ernie, I
here.
thought you were leaving. What's going on, man?
A lot
Get
of
outta
onesies
here.
and Harley.
Well, I'm surprised no one's chiming in for these comics. Like, that's a fat stat.
Seriously, I don't understand what's going on with you people.
What are we even? Oh,
Super
it was.
chat.
We had either the question was either
Superman
come up
picks.
with your own the title of your own Superman
Oh,
game
that-
based on his boob
Next.
physics,
Right?
or send us a screenshot of you at level 4 or any
Yeah.
other level that we haven't
Yeah,
gotten
there
to.
you go.
I got to 2.
Which
As
means
long as you can get
better than
past
2.
2.
someone sitting there with their RCA cables going.
I got this. P.S. guys, you can take screenshots off of Google. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah, what if somebody just takes a screenshot of it
fine.
on Google?
Look, that's
I mean,
enough
I guess
effort
if you're
for
gonna
me.
put in the
That's enough
effort,
effort for
sure.
me.
Yeah, you know, it's like
There has to be somewhere.
Oh yeah, it's
there
the
is. I've seen
internet.
it because I or you just watch the YouTube playthroughs where people better than
Yeah,
us.
it's just like, beep, that's it.
Speedrunning.
Yep.
I would
Oh,
love to see
man.
speedrunning this game.
No, because then I
Like,
just get
some
mad.
of the zips and some of the like all the other crazy shit
Oh,
that
yeah,
they do.
yeah.
Like, I'll just go in this corner and hit up and,
then just
down,
burp,
and then
and
I'll,
then,
I'll just be
like
on
at
the other
the-
side of the
Yeah,
screen.
you're like,
Yeah.
what?
No, I would just get angry and want to go home.
So, anyone else? Let me hear a good premise for a Superman game.
Good premise for a Superman game. I mean, to me, like the open world stuff, like the GTA mods they got. Some of those are just like I could
Or,
fucking fly around those.
Hear
for
me out
hours.
here. What if we have a game where it's like Superman fighting Batman and all of the other DC characters? I don't think it's ever been done, right?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
We've only got 3 of them
That
here.
Sounds interesting. It does.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
So maybe
along
not-
those
maybe not
lines.
that.
Along those lines, you're right.
Superman versus
Oh,
Cyber Silicone.
Cyber Silicone. There you go. Oh, I said that was us. Never mind.
Okay. I'll start it off. Yeah, there you go. Superman versus Cyber Silicone. Hey, we're just looking for answers. Super chat us an answer, guys.
Let's see. You could do.
to me, there's got to be specific villains that, when he fights those villains, that you have different tactics to beat them
Each one, yeah.
to make it interesting. So
The UFO man.
somebody, like Metalo, you have to use a specific tactic too. But
Metallo.
Yeah, you can play Metal.
Metallo.
What?
Metallo.
Metalo, that's how I've always read
Wait,
it. But ever since I was
oh,
like
well, it
12.
doesn't matter.
Oh, hey, yeah, we're on level 1. It just
Yeah, no,
it-
it doesn't matter. I was like, never mind.
But then like Silver Banshee and things
Yeah,
like that,
yeah.
to where there's like to where you can't get close to her because she just, even though it's not killing you, but it like
I get
stunts
you.
you.
Yeah,
to
push you
where-
back.
Yeah, push you back kind of thing. And then
I mean,
uh,
Parasite would be a good one.
Parasite's a
I
good
think
one. I think
would
that's
be
a good, but
villain.
I think it'd be
Metallo
like
would be a good one.
there's certain things that you're doing. And for me, I think it would be great to have it to where you're not just Superman, to where there's sequence where you're playing
You're
as
Jimmy
Clark
Olsen
Kent.
getting everyone coffee.
But you're
That
working
could be a
Another
minigame.
minigame.
Another minigame.
you
Good
guys on these
minigame.
mobiles.
How about that? We'll also take a clever mini game for our new
Oh
Superman.
my god, that would be
So,
great.
you know, thinking about Superman and his Justice Nips,
Okay,
you guys
alright.
ever watch Rocco's Modern Life?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, really, really big man has his
Oh,
nipples of
the
the future.
yeah.
That's what I'm getting off of Superman here right
Okay,
now.
alright.
Damn it.
I mean, hey, you know what? I was a person that said we should have kept the Super Stash on screen.
It would've
Super
been-
Stash?
Yeah, Super Stash should have been on screen.
Well, there was a lot of
I would have
people
been
for it.
like,
That would
let's
have
just go for it.
been great. Just halfway through the
actually,
movie,
it
he's got a
should've been-
stash.
Well, they could have just put the whole beard.
Well, that's the thing, it was
Did we
stubble
host
too.
that
No,
video?
let it go.
The stash.
Let it go.
Josh, did we ever post that video?
I need the actual video too.
We have a video where we, I mean, it's like a funny video we did, but it's essentially, the idea is that Warner Brothers and Sci-Fi learned their lesson from Justice League. and kept the stashes for all their Krypton characters.
All of them.
I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty damn good.
It's not bad.
We just went through the trailer and
Bearded Lady Wonder Woman.
threw on some stashes of people. No, it's not Justice League. It's all the people in Krypton.
Oh my god.
So
everyone
all of these young.
Tap. Oh, nice.
Oh.
So yeah, that was
And I didn't make it because I drink it.
See,
So yeah, we have
Edward
that.
understands. Really, really big man.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Rocko's Modern Life. I used to. That was back when you had to like watch a show at a key time.
Yeah, it was like
Right.
3 p.m. right after school. Like, boom, this is on.
Ah,
Now
damn,
it's
taking too much
available
damage.
all over the internet.
I know. Now you can just get anything anywhere. That's like. Well, that's how like honestly, Power Rangers. Not to bring it back. I know you said no, but
Again.
like. My kid loves that, and I've binged it. So like now I've seen them.
We
You
wonder
missed the
what's
whole
happening here as well.
Any
The Tony Sanchez.
let's see, Dino
We don't know.
Chargers, Dino Supercharged, Dino Thunder, and Ninja Steel.
Yeah, all off Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah. Everything at the tip of your fingertips. That's what I've been doing.
Are
been
there
doing
any
with Krypton.
streaming stations that have Superman content?
They got Hulu has Smallville.
Yep.
Hulu has Smallville.
Hulu has
I
Smallville.
watched Batman the animated series on
Where?
on Amazon.
Really?
Yeah, it was a while ago though,
think
so I don't know if
Netflix
it's still
has the
back.
I
animated
downloaded
Superman.
that,
Well,
so I
Those
have that.
old
least it did at
90s
some
Batman
point.
Superman
They're so
shows,
good.
they really hold up.
No, they've
Like,
actually
they're
better.
fantastic.
All that Bruce Timm stuff is
Yeah.
just
That's so
you
good.
did
They're
it.
actually way better than stuff that we have right now. Like the storylines are just perfect.
Yeah.
This
The
is
Justice League Unlimited.
Superman for Sega Genesis, 1992.
It is not Mullet Soups. Although I see
It
where
kinda-
you
it
get
kinda
that,
looks
it
like-
looks
It does
like
look
it.
like it.
It is a precursor to Mullet Soups. Mullet
is-
Soups didn't show up until Death of Superman.
After Death of Superman.
Yeah, but when... Oh, man. I hate dates. It's the only thing I can't do on Superman. It's like anytime I'm doing trivia and they're like, what year? I'm like...
This
I'm
is
out.
Schumacher chest Superman.
I'm trying to think. Death of Superman occurred when I was in high school. This came out when I was 14. So no Mullet Soups, although it looks like it. Maybe they were inspired by this. Oh, look,
Can
the
you
kid
really
flutters.
Yeah, you didn't notice it?
I mean,
like
what
an
if
hour.
Superman's
Sorry,
like
dude.
Bayonetta and his cape is just his hair, and it is a giant mullet?
Oh,
So
shit.
why is he walking everywhere?
He's like, it's that storyline from a couple years back where they were just like, Superman's gonna walk for a while. And that's a real thing that happened in the
On top of the roofs, this like 2-foot wide roof.
Yeah.
Everything's connected.
I was doing so much better before.
It's the
Yes!
kryptonite.
Suck it. Now jump, super jump.
How many times have you passed Daily Planet?
Probably what 80 now, you guys. You're like burnt. You're like, I did it. I got it so far. I can't do anymore.
I mean,
You guys asked too much. of me.
honestly, like once you get past level 1, that high that you're running off of
Yeah.
is just
Shut up!
I peeked.
Shut up, robot!
skydiving, bungee jumping has nothing. Leaping over a tall building in a single bound, nothing compared to the anxiety and just exhilaration of getting to level 2.
When I originally planned this or thought of this, the whole idea was we'd beat every game.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Never in a million years.
So what powers does he have? He's not using any of his powers.
we don't have
We have
access.
Super Punch.
There
And
are
we have
Superman
regular
logos
punches?
that give you different powers in level 2. If we were good at this game and could get there, we could showcase them.
Yep.
But for anyone else just viewing,
Then-
rewind back a little
Step
bit and you'll
on
see
it.
David at
Oh,
level 2
oh,
with the super spin.
Here you go, dude.
Yeah,
You're-
there's a super
That's
spin,
it.
but you can only specifically use it to
Tell you
throw
what.
down.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Yes.
This time we'll give you. Is this 16 or 32-bit
16?
Genesis?
16?
So
Genesis. 16-bit.
Oh,
32
Brainiac.
was
I
what,
like how Brainiac
PlayStation
has that
era?
goatee.
Do we have an official confirmation from Sega that this isn't an 8-bit mullet? That's a good one.
I mean, if we don't have an official confirmation, we could say it goes both ways, right?
Right.
Who knows?
Good.
Schrodinger's Superman, Schrodinger's mullet.
Schrodinger's mullet.
Let's do this.
But Schrodinger's has the Superman S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's, that's on the box, is the S.
Strangest appearance of children.
So you guys got past this level already?
He got
Only
past this
one
level.
of us,
Okay.
out of probably the, how many attempts we've done? Like 30 so far each?
It's
At
blurry.
least, man.
blurry.
At least. And here's the thing: is like back in the day, like okay, let's say you bought this game.
16-bit Mullet is my new indie band name. That's a pretty good indie band
That's a
name.
pretty good
You know
one.
what?
That's a pretty good one.
Tony Sanchez.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I mean, I
a-
don't
she's
know
a cast
her.
member.
Yeah, you're. She's You're gonna be on our panel, right? Good. I'm good. Excellent.
Dang it.
Yes.
I'm used to a B being jump. I don't know why.
That's okay. Is that the button? No. Why?
Dang it. Dang it. Fuck you. Damn it.
So,
Why? Damn it.
in the case of the stack of comics, is it because people don't like comic books,
I think so.
or is it? Should I add
I mean,
another?
you know,
Sad.
if not, like, I'll take them home. Like, that's a pretty sweet stack of comics.
I mean, you can answer the question.
I mean, I would say.
What would you do? Okay, so you have I forget. We've been throwing so much at this. What were the ways to win the comics again?
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super
Super
chat.
chat the answer to your video game based on Superman's
Chest.
Boob
chest-
physics.
boob-
Yeah,
boob-
chest physics.
Damn it.
Chesticles.
Let's make it easier. Just do what trivia.
Okay.
Do what trivia.
I think I'm missing something here. Hold on.
All right. I'm trying to think of some of my better Superman trivia. Okay, there is a comic. I'll make this kind of easy-ish. How about this? There's a Superman comic that I have always wanted to own. It's one of the few that I don't. It was recalled because something happens on the cover. It's only one in like this. Of all of the recalled comics of Superman, the cover had something on it that wasn't an error, but DC was not happy about it. It relates to what we're doing right now. Do you know what it is?
I'm pretty sure I do, but I'm not
It's
gonna say
super innocuous, and when it came out, I was super pissed. I was like, no! And then
Oh, you gotta
I
hit
never
down,
found,
up, and
I never
then
got
jump,
one. I always
and you
wanted to
could
get
jump
one.
higher,
Okay, let's see.
or like hit the
Hit up and jump.
up
If you
and
type in recalled Superman cover, it'll
Underwater
pop
penis
right up.
castle.
Oh my god, I was
No,
on that
that
for like
was
5
the Little
minutes.
Mermaid, but I think maybe you're close. I don't actually know the answer. So.
I better confirm that because
That it's not a
it might
penis
just be
castle?
like. What?
He knows the answer. He has the answer.
Do you own it? Because it's literally that's one of my.
He just knew it.
Damn. It's over. It's over.
It's done.
I just passed it down.
Okay. All right, guys. I think David and I we need to head out.
Yes.
So
Fine.
we will be
Penis
tagging in
Oh,
the next set of people.
well,
so
thank
if
you
guys
guys
wanna
for
move on.
coming.
For sure.
So
Signing
been a
off.
pleasure to be here.
been
Thanks
fun.
everyone.
Dying several times,
Yeah.
but it's been good.
For your time.
Good
Oh,
luck.
what?
Oh,
Good
nice.
job, Jim.
We'll split these up.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool beans.
So
Thank you guys again. We appreciate it.
Kryptonian Penis Castle. That's a pretty good name.
Yeah.
I think that's from the.
I also
Little
like how
Mermaid
she's
stuff.
resigned to it. She's like, "Fine, you guys." Ugh.
Messages held for review.
All right. Cool. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
All right, thank you so much, you guys.
God, Peter gets so sensitive.
Oh, got the tattoos.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do the calendar idea on the show. We'll get them to do it.
Calendar.
Oh, I guess. Who's
What
stepping in?
We got another Superman game?
We want to do a different game? Sure.
Do another Superman.
Hey, let's do a. You want to do Death of Superman?
What's Death of Superman?
Yeah, let's do Death of Superman. I'm gonna grab that.
That's right. That's right. The most popular person
Let's see if it works.
on hashtag show is here, and we are gonna play some goddamn Superman. Wasn't the goddamn Batman, right? That was the goddamn Batman. We're gonna play some goddamn Superman, and we're gonna be showing Superman at his finest. The highest of the high mullets, electricity. We don't know what's going on right now.
Oh shit!
He didn't even have to blow it.
So for all you fine folks here,
Who did that?
that was you. Who did that?
Clearly, yeah.
For all you fine folks that, what are you doing?
Just for a few moments. No.
He
I just
couldn't.
want to play the game.
For all you fine folks that are watching us on
Do we still have milk?
milk, milk.
Oh, nice.
It's St. Patrick's Day, you guys.
Is it?
What, milk?
Is it?
Milk doesn't expire.
What? Yes, it does.
It just turns into like sour lemon milk.
Metropolis, present day.
Oh, because
A
it's
peaceful
yellow,
summer evening
that's true,
when
right.
suddenly.
This was written by Kevin Smith.
A complete power failure. This game?
Really? Where'd you get that?
Since he didn't make the Nicolas Cage movie, he ended up writing this game instead. That was his compilation.
Deep inside Metropolis Park.
Is there a giant spider?
Underworld. Celebrate
Deep inside.
takeover.
So,
Batman. Oh, I was wrong.
Damn.
Superman.
Hit us up in the chat if you want to.
Superman
talk
probably
to us.
shows up at the end of this.
Daniel.
Whoop.
I would say
Level
Mullet
1,
Superman
Siege
shows
of
up
the
at the end of
Underworlders.
this.
Who's Superman?
Mullet Superman?
Wow.
Because this is where Mullet Superman showed up.
Jezer, Edward Sanchez says milk does expire. What
No,
are you doing?
it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. That's a.
Oh, he flies!
Yeah. But you still have to kill everyone on the screen to move on. It's one of those.
Oh!
Suck it.
Why are you fighting goats for?
Those are the. Oh man, what were they? Cadmus. You're fighting the Cadmus guys. That's how this whole Death of Superman.
This is.
story
I'm fighting a guy named Rambo right now.
This is like super true to the comics. Like they really took the story and were like, oh, this was 7 panels. Let's make a level out of it.
So Cadmus Labs made ram people or like goat people?
Cadmus Labs was like, we're gonna genetically engineer guys, and
he's shaking.
then those guys
That
escape.
dude's a tweaker. Oh no, that's a machine gun.
Yeah.
I thought it was tweaking.
He is tweaking, and a machine gun.
Yeah.
Both.
Do it! Kill him! Uh-oh! You're bulletproof, man. You should be good. What was some of your guys' favorite Superman games?
I mean, I must have spent 60% of my childhood on the Nintendo 64.
Really?
Yeah, because that's,
Nintendo's Superman 64?
yeah, that's the worst game that's ever been. I mean, I know people say like ET's terrible, but when you've been
How do I hit
flying
this
through
thing?
rings for like 800 hours, you want to punch yourself. You like that is.
How do I like? What do you do with this?
Just don't touch
I
it.
think you go that way. I think you
No.
missed your chance.
Oh, really?
I don't know, but apparently I'm right.
Here comes Tweaker Man.
Oh, maybe you want to throw those guys into the lightning?
Are you charging your eye blast?
Yeah, but I thought he could make it directional, but he can't.
This game came out in 1994, so 2 years after the last game.
Oh wow, and it's a huge step up.
Yeah.
Not only is
This game reminds me very much of the X-Men.
yeah. Do you remember the X-Men game?
Also made by Sunsoft. So they made the same. They made
it
these
had
2 years apart.
Wolverine and Nightcrawler and Psylocke.
Psylocke and Cyclops and Gambit and
Yup.
Yep, I love that game.
so did I.
Jesus.
But this is Superman.
It's not a spider. It's a Thinginian snare beast.
These guys are killing him.
What?
You're punching them, their name comes up.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh!
On my Krypton, it's Joe. Oh, Joe. You Joe.
Oh!
Who's
yeah.
on? Who said that?
That hashtag show.
That hashtag show.
Look at that. Optic
Oh, he
blast.
spun
That's right.
Although different in appearance, each character has the same basic abilities.
Grab that blue.
Hold on.
Is that blue kryptonite? Is that gonna make you?
You can.
I
what?
think you can play 2-player on this bad boy.
Oh, who can play? Steel?
I don't.
Cyborg Superman, maybe?
Or maybe maybe you gotta beat this level. I don't know.
What does it say?
I don't know. I'm just reading. I didn't do my research on this game because I was like, I know the comics. I can hack anime. I'm like, oh, that's right. Plot.
You remember the Turtles in Time when they're going down an elevator?
Oh God, I love.
Oh yeah, Turtles in Time was great.
I mean, all that stuff was like the same. They just kind of recycled that format.
Dude, I played that game. I stole that game.
What do you mean you stole it?
So my cousin had brought it. My cousin had brought it over, Turtles in Time, and I never I said, "Oh, can I borrow it?" And I never returned it. Then I moved.
Did you know that was gonna happen?
That I was gonna keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it.
All right, you guys. I don't
So
want
messed
to.
up.
If this gets too hard for us, there are cheats for this game.
Oh, there are cheats.
So
Did you go off
just
cheat
a head
CC?
up. No.
Invincibility.
No, there's refill energy, and you can skip the current stage.
So you can get to the end of this. We can get to the end of
We
this.
can
game.
beat this one whether we actually beat it or not. I have beat this game. I played this game from start to finish.
How long did it take you?
Probably like a year.
A year?
Yeah, it's not a good game.
So when they shoot him with bullets, is he vulnerable to it or?
I mean, he's getting hurt in the world of this game. Apparently, if you have
I
shoot
can't
him
fucking
enough.
hit this guy.
They should have made a Smallville game.
Why? What would you have done in a small? Your whole goal is to try to
Lana?
win it. Yeah, Wu Lana.
Yes.
You get like hearts. Oh, it's a relationship sim in
I think
Smallville.
it would have
Someone
been,
make that game.
I think it would have been great if you're the ex-boyfriend. What was the guy's name? Whitney.
I gotta write that.
Oh,
idea
Whitney, he
down.
died, man.
Fucking
You have to be
Smallville-
Whitney.
Smallville relationship sim, you guys.
On to Flashpoint. You can't put
There's a Flash.
Oh, me and that guy actually have the same birthday.
Flash.
We were born on the same day, actually. He was
Get that.
No, you gotta save people
I
and
helped
do all this stuff, and then, but you have to do it. You can't let anybody see you do it.
Yeah.
And
I
then you
don't
have
know
to
what's
keep.
happening. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
I'm guessing.
Nothing.
Yep, that's it. You did it. No, it's. Oh, you get that Mauser.
What's a Mouser?
Can't
I
go
don't know,
back.
I
You
keep
can't go
making-
back.
I keep making turtle references.
Yeah. There's Tweaker Man.
You guys aren't turtle people. You're.
I am
He
a
is.
turtle.
He was actually a
Well, then
turtle
you-
from Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
You just, wait, what? I don't understand what that means.
I was a backup dancer for Vanilla Ice
In a Ninja Turtle
in a Ninja
outfit.
Turtle suit.
Hold up a second. Is this like everyone knows this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I toured with him.
You don't have like a button that you just wear that says this shit? So, Vanilla
Which
Ice-
turtle were you? Were you Mike?
Shut up.
Michelangelo?
Shut up.
I always wanted to be Michelangelo, but I always got stuck being Leonardo. I'm not stuck, but always
Why
stuck.
were you... Oh, God, this is... Start with that.
Okay, go ahead. What do you got?
Why weren't you Michelangelo? Like, what kept you...
This other guy.
Yeah. He just
who-
got there
who got-
early
who
enough
got
and grabbed
me-
the right costume.
Who got me into it, or like brought me into it?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted Michelangelo, which didn't make any sense because he was nowhere close to being anything like Michelangelo. It was Rome, so he's like, dude, I'm Michelangelo.
I can't
man."
hit this
What do
guy.
you mean? Like, you got there and he would just grab the Michelangelo costume?
Yep. This is listen to suits.
You're like my fucking hero right now.
No, here, look at this, man.
This is amazing.
This.
You gotta show the people. People aren't gonna be able to see that.
I know.
So, all right, you got this gig as a backup dancer for fucking...
No, we didn't start off as a backup dancer.
They start off as cosplayers.
It was as a Comic-Con thing where we just stand around a Comic-Con.
I don't care about that. What I care about is Vanilla Ice is singing, and then you come out and dance.
Yes.
Okay.
We do the ninja rap.
Was there like a choreographer that worked with you guys to be like, this is the dance, or they were just like,
We
run
based it
out there and fucking do
We
whatever
based
you
it
want?
off. We probably watched.
They based it on when they watched.
the Secret of the Ooze maybe 1,000 times.
But okay, I guess what I'm saying is, from Vanilla Ice's team, there wasn't a manager that was like, oh, watch that and do that, or was
No,
he just
he
like,
just- he
you guys,
literally-
at this point you go
You
on,
just go
blah,
on
blah,
and
blah,
you do your thing.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
And these are your costumes that are over here on this rack.
Yes.
Grab whichever one you want.
Yep.
Okay.
At one point, like all the costumes were the same. It's just the heads that are different, though. When we had to like do it super fast.
What do you mean? Like, at one point, did it, like at a, like they changed costumes?
We had different costumes before.
Before what?
Something happened with the guy that made the costumes, and then we had to change costumes.
Oh.
We had to find a different guy.
Oh shit.
Which,
So there was like some backstage drama.
yes, indeed.
He
the
and Vanilla
Ninja
Ice didn't get along? Got in a fight one night?
Vanilla Ice is super cool, actually. He's just a regular dude. Did you know that Vanilla Ice bought the music rights to, who was it? I think it's Bowie. David Bowie's stuff.
Oh, this is the boss, huh?
Before he died.
Clanster?
Wait, hold on. You're
Closter,
telling
I
me
mean?
right now that Vanilla Ice owns the rights to Under Pressure?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I don't believe
So, like, a lot of
you.
people give him a lot of shit.
You're
for
talking about David Bowie's Under Pressure, and Vanilla Ice had enough money to buy the rights?
Hey, man, catering business really.
Vanilla Ice is actually a pretty.
I'm not saying he's not a nice
His-
guy.
yeah.
I'm just saying I feel like that's like
now he's
when
making
Michael Jackson bought Paul McCartney's music.
Yeah.
You go, okay, he's Michael Jackson. This is
Newsflash, bringing on the unknown
I
origins,
think
descending
it's
from
David
Metropolis,
Bowie. We
destroying
have to
everything
Google
in its
who it
path.
is, but
Not
he,
even the Justice League can stop it.
He made money. He used the money to buy the rights to someone's music by that Home Improvement thing.
Oh, Doomsday's here.
That's Doomsday.
Yeah, this is how we looked in the like issue number 1. Or issue, it was like Man of Steel number 16, I believe. Only Superman can save us now.
Yeah.
holy shit.
Whose rights was it?
All I'm saying is, I'm not saying you're right, but there's
You're right.
articles that say Vanilla Ice claims He owns
He does.
Queens under pressure.
Well, there's nobody like really disputing that, right?
At least that's what he told us.
Yeah, I mean, at least he claims he owns it. I'll give them that. But I mean, here's the thing: is I wonder
See,
who
this
does
reminds me
own
of a Ninja Turtle.
It is. Well, I've been saying, yeah. I mean, it's all the same.
There's literal like there is the very
Yes.
first level.
And
is
there was an
something going down.
elevator. Like they just took that format and applied it.
I mean,
to
you have
every
to think
franchise
that
they
was
could
pretty
buy.
fucking popular. At the
It was
time.
a huge game.
And he threw people
Yeah.
like they did in the game.
I'm pretty sure they just took that format and applied it to every franchise they could get a hold of.
Is it the same company, you think? It's Konami, right?
This is Sunsoft.
Oh.
Sunsoft went out of business, no? Or no? Do we know?
I can check. I don't
I
remember
saw it
buying a
said
Sunsoft
and
game in a long
Blizzard.
time.
It said Sunsoft and then
Yes, it is Blizzard.
Oh, this is a Blizzard game?
Yeah, that's why they couldn't play. I mean, go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja. I'm like enamored. My brother
Was a Ninja
the
Turtle.
biggest Ninja Turtle fan in the world. He had every stupid Ninja Turtle toy, every single one.
Dude, when the first time I put the suit on, man, I was like,
Oh shit.
losing my shit.
So which suit smelled the worst?
The first set of the suits, because they were
No,
like,
which character?
Oh, it depends. So
Oh, so it was like whoever was in it.
whoever was in it the last time, yeah.
Got it. You don't have to name names, but like, which character did he play the most? Like, which was the stinkiest Ninja Turtle?
Probably Raphael.
But that makes sense. That
That's
makes
bueno.
sense. You know, like, he wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
He'd
'cause
be like, I'm not gonna take that.
that dude smelled even when, just even when he wasn't in the suit, so just like
You want to say any
amplifies
names? I do want to know.
Raphael, man, that blows my mind.
Dude,
Who's
guys-
your
this is
favorite
a lot
Ninja
harder.
Turtle?
Who's my favorite? Fucking Donatello. What are you? He's the
Wow,
best.
you're like one of the only
Mine
ones.
is Leo.
What?
Now there's a lot of
Leo!
Donatello fans.
Who cares? Leo was smart. He was funny.
That's you're talking about Donatello.
I just said that.
You just said Leo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Sunsoft still exists.
What is Sunsoft last name? I can look that up with my phone. I just
Last
did.
game.
I guess soft, right?
Master Overdrive for WiiWare.
We where?
Somebody else is up.
Yeah, I got this.
I at least got to the second level.
Question for the three: if you can be a pro at anything, what would it be?
You keep asking this question, Ryan.
I'm already a pro.
Is Ryan
Everything Superman. Level 2 Doomsday.
Grilling us on all the hard-hitting questions.
What are the buttons?
What do you guys
I
think
don't
of the
know.
character designs for the Rise of the? I hate them.
For Rise of what?
Rise of the Ninja, the new Nickelodeon TV show.
Oh, I haven't seen.
They're
What?
They
Hold
look
on.
Terrible.
Doesn't Nickelodeon already have a successful TV
That's
show?
over.
It did. It was really good too.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Donatello was like
You
totally.
know what
into
was
April
cool
O'Neil.
about that show was that that show incorporated all. Remember when you were a
Everything,
kid?
everything.
That you had all these different characters that in toys that you never got in the cartoon, like Mondo Gecko.
This
and-
one
Yep.
used
This one used
everybody.
all of them.
Everybody.
which I thought was super cool.
So what? I did not know it was over.
Yeah, so they
just
rebooted
ended
it.
it like
Why did they end it just to start another one?
no, well, because I guess the story.
The story ended
yeah,
it.
They didn't want to.
Oh, right, that's how
They
that
didn't want to
thing
keep going forward with it, and then it just get to the point where where the episodes are just garbage.
But the episodes were really good.
The episodes were amazing.
I thought it was a great
Yeah.
story. I love the
There's
whole
one scene
take
where
on
like
Shredder and everything.
Shredder kills Splinter. It was crazy.
Yeah, that was great.
crazy. I was like,
But I do.
really?
I like.
They
I
went
think
there,
I like
man.
the fact that they had the characters from the toys that never got never got like
yeah, the
airtime
Gecko-
in
the
the
Gecko
Mondo
family.
Gecko. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Like I remember Monty. Did they? Oh, they didn't use Mounty Moose though.
No, but most of the villains were so they changed it up, and the cool thing is that they had like a lot of like
Did we ever get Bebop and Rocksteady?
yeah we did yeah.
That I know. We got
Yeah. They're a little different. Like one of them was like Russian or something.
Oh yeah, I do remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh man.
I actually interviewed the guy that played Tiger Claw in that one, Eric Bauza.
Eric Bowser.
Who?
Yeah.
What do they look like? Like, what's the new take on it?
Oh,
It's 2D.
Raphael is huge. Like, Donatello.
Oh, it's based on like the movie guys.
No, not really.
'Cause they're weird.
Donatello like shapeshifts
What?
into like a helicopter, and April rides
Hold
it.
on. Is this Mask? Mask. No one knows who rides behind the mask.
I loved Mask.
Mask was awesome. Mask.
Matt Tracker.
Matt. Chuck is gonna lead the mission. Spectrum's got such super vision.
So how do you kill this guy?
Am I supposed to kill him? I've just been avoiding
Yeah,
him.
you're supposed
I'm
to
gonna
kill him.
guess jump punch.
No,
The way
you got to use your heat.
the way you.
beams.
No, it's gonna be a jump punch.
Are you like on a different plane?
Yeah, but I don't want to die.
Oh, there you
see?
go.
Told
Oh,
you. It's every effing one of these games is always like just jump punch him. The team. Remember, like the turtles. Like that's how you defeated Splinter at the end. Or not Splinter.
Super Shredder. Dude, that game is so good.
What?
Turtles in Time.
Turtles in Time is
I fucking love
great.
that
I remember when that came out.
Chester, was your first big fandom Turtles?
Huh?
Huh?
Yes. My very first big fan of Turtles.
What was your next one?
Power Rangers.
How did Turtles prepare you for other fandoms? I'm just kidding. I don't care.
I don't know.
Did you? How happy were you when you first put on your turtle suit?
Super excited.
Like, what was going through your head?
How old were you when that happened?
When I first put on my turtle suit, it
Yeah.
was 2015. So not too long ago. I mean, a few years ago.
Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. Hold on. 2015.
Yes.
What do you think?
So this was like years after the Go Ninja Go was a thing.
He thought you were one of the Go Ninja Go Ninja.
I thought you were like one of the original dancers.
Oh, no. Whoa, I was like, why is he so
What the
excited
hell?
about this?
You were just like, oh, no wonder, no, because they didn't. Oh, you were like Vanilla Ice now.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice now.
Got it. I thought
I was
this was
why
like.
is he getting super
I
excited?
thought this was like Turtles' heyday. I was like, I might have been at that concert.
Oh, do you think I
I don't know. Maybe you were 5 when they put you. You know, those suits weren't very big.
Neither is Jesser.
So you know, is this? I'm supposed to fly?
He thought you were about 45 years old.
He did, just like that one girl from that Star Wars thing.
Are you 40?
I'm 40. Shut up, asshole. Punch you. Take that, Dad.
So now you're fighting gangsters?
Take this, Joe. Are you wearing glasses, or is that just a bad digit?
He kind of looks like
digital
Bebop
effect?
before he turned into Bebop.
He's Molotov. Call me Molotov. Guess what my weapon of choice is? It's a knife. Oh, well, I thought you were going with that, but you didn't. By the way, who's operating that crane?
I don't know.
You know, like that's.
They're just.
Oh,
That's who you fight next.
oh,
Out of nowhere!
suck it,
Out of
suck it,
nowhere!
Dooms.
Out of nowhere!
Yeah. Hey, what's the super button? I want to use my super shit on him.
Hey,
Whoa!
What?
Oh, suck that. Oof. Okay. A again. Oh, we're gonna do this like when they get up, I can just punch them. Yep.
how do you think? Has Doomsday, besides the death of Superman, has he been relevant in any other story?
They've tried real hard, and they brought him. There was like the Doomsday virus after the 52, and all sorts of shit that like they tried really hard on. And,
What'd you think of Doomsday and Batman v Superman?
I didn't mind it as much as I thought I would.
I didn't like the way it looked.
Well, that was the
I will say this: my take on Batman vs Superman. The last half an hour is a decent movie. Okay, I think if you just watch the last half an hour, you're gonna have a good time.
Did you?
If you watch more than that, it's the worst movie.
Do you think they could have like
Yes.
left
Anything?
Doomsday out?
no. Yeah, they should have.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why? I mean, like, what would the plot be? Them just fight Batman and then shake hands at the end? They
No,
gotta
you gotta
team
be-
up to fight someone.
You had to make it Lex Luthor, but you
the
couldn't use
Marvel
you
team
couldn't
up
use-
Luthor in the
formula.
suit.
No.
Lex Luthor in the suit.
You're gonna
right?
use the Lex Luthor battle suit.
Okay, yeah, you could have done that. All right, I'll give you that. I threw something at you, but it didn't affect. Eat that, cop Molotov. I almost called you cocktail. I'm sorry, bro.
So I was watching the last episode of Smallville. I was watching was the one where it was the season premiere, where the I think Zod's two guys came.
Hey, Mikey Press, Tomb Raider was not amazing. It sucked. Let's be real.
Oh shit.
It was
where
terrible.
Those two guys from Zod's team came and they threw this little ring, and then out of nowhere, like I guess it was for the Phantom Zone or something. And out of nowhere, Clark was able to just like climb out of the thing, sucking him in, and they just throws him in. But they didn't show how. So I was like, man, there's some things in this where like at least it made sense than Superman 2 when he opened the Phantom Zone. So.
Or Superman 2, where he takes off, uses the cellophane chest. Cellophane super ass.
Where
The one where he's like, I used to play this game in school. It's like, what fucking school? The school for Xavier's gifted youngsters?
or
I love how weird that shit got when
Yeah.
they're just like, we're out of ideas, man. Have him throw his S at someone. Great idea, Bob.
Or the one where he kisses Lois and she forgets.
She forgets everything?
The rape kiss?
Hold on.
Dang.
Hey, Lois, stay still. Although, you know that whole scene where he like reveals himself was that was their audition scene.
Was it really?
It's one of the holy crap! If you watch like any of the outtakes they have, I think I saw it on YouTube at some point, which is
It's their actual audition footage?
It's their audition scene, and like Margot Kidder's in like a towel.
Really?
It's so good.
That was added back.
Oh, that's the Donner
when
one.
they did
Oh,
the Donner cut.
okay.
But that's their audition scene, and it is so good.
You know what? I liked. So back when talking about that, Margot Kidder on the audition, I liked the way she looked.
Oh,
than
yeah.
how she was when she was actually Lois.
Crazy hot. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But then again, I've never taken Lois as like, besides the Erica Durance Lois, as like this super hot Lois.
I didn't think.
No,
Erica
but
Durance
that's the
was
thing is
hot,
I don't
though.
think
She's
I
not
don't think
supposed to
Margot
be.
Kidder was supposed to be like super.
Well, same
hot.
thing
It
with
was
Amy
just like-
Adams. I don't think Amy Adams is supposed to be.
No.
I didn't think like when
I think Erica
when
Durance
she
is
came
hot.
in, I wasn't attracted to her immediately.
I was.
Like
Yeah, I didn't like her at first. She grew on me eventually, but I did not like her.
I
But-
was more for Alicia,
Who's Alicia?
the one that teleports.
Oh, yeah.
I thought she was cute.
And like that one, I was the one with the Native American girl
Oh yeah.
in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Margot Kidder scene. It is like one of the best acting. Like it's, and you could tell like Puzo wrote it because it's so good.
You know who?
That
Yeah,
whole
that's
scene where she. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
that's
she
Donner- yeah.
shoots him, and he's like, and he does like the thing, and
Yeah.
she's like, see, and he's like, if you were wrong, you would have just killed Clark Kent. Like he's all pissed at her. And
Oh,
she
yeah,
goes-
I remember
she goes,
that.
yeah, not with blanks.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, "Ah!" and you're like, Lois scammed you. Oh, it's so good. Didn't I just play this scene? Did I die and I didn't realize it?
you just keep.
I literally was just on a rooftop. There was a box and Molotov, my favorite boy.
You know who I saw at
Jesus.
Dave and Buster's like a few weeks ago?
Margot Kidder.
Margot Kidder.
Pete from Smallville.
Wait.
I thought he was in jail.
No.
That's the night he got sent to jail. Was at Dave and Buster's. They got no fight over the turtle
He's
suit.
just chilling at Smallville.
No, I thought he got in jail for some big drug ring that he was a part of.
No, I think you're thinking about Chloe.
Pete
from
Ross?
Batman.
No, Pete Ross. Somebody Google it, fact check me. I'm pretty sure that Pete Ross went to jail for some big giant drug
Maybe he
ring.
got out and he wanted to go to Dave and Buster's.
What's his name? Sam Jones.
Just check it out. That's racist. That's Mickey.
No, not Torchwood, not Doctor Who. The one with Mackay Pfeiffer.
No.
Sam Jones the third. Because who's Sam Jones the first?
His grandfather.
What's Flash Gordon's?
Flash.
Is he Sam Jones?
No.
We'll save everyone else. Everyone else.
Josh, who's the actor that played Flash Gordon?
Something Jones.
Oh, I think it is Sam
I
Jones.
might not.
Yeah. What's it?
Shut up.
This was in 2009. Smallville actor Sam Jones III arrested for federal drug charges. That's in 2009. So
Oh, so federal drug charges. He was out like that, and he was like, you know what? I just got out, guys. We're going to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
That's what
that's what I said.
I don't think that's what happened.
I just said
Oh,
that.
he is that. She said Sam Jones. Yeah, I saw him. He was with his buddies.
No, we saw Daniel.
No, I did not see that. Dude, no. It was Chloe that got arrested for the sex.
I don't think she was arrested. I think she's just part
He's
of
being
it.
investigated.
Yeah.
Who's this from?
Oh, sorry, man. There you go. We're gonna do this eventually because apparently it's unlimited continues. So good stuff.
I am a big fan. All right, so did you like? I think that Superman's death in the movie wasn't earned. I agree with that.
Daniel's crawling on the floor here, just laughing. He's drunk, man.
He's drunk. He's out of it.
I was wondering. He kept laughing at more and more of my jokes, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna play to that guy." No, he's just an alcoholic.
No, that's the problem with not.
Take that. Oh,
What other things in the DCEU could be fixed?
the DCEU.
You mean like the movies?
DC extended universe.
Yeah, but like I don't. You talking about the movie? What? Or
Yeah.
the comics or what? I mean, I've told you my comics theory. I think you just fucking stop trying to be a franchise. You've got some amazing stories. Get different actors to play everything each time, and just do it. Just do like the best you can.
I agree.
Fucking, no one's gonna care if you do fucking The Dark Knight Returns and it's a different Batman. It's gonna be like Red Sun would be so goddamn badass. Especially because in like today's climate, where it's like Russia's bad, good, what's going on again? Like all of that shit, you could, all of those stories you want to see.
Ah, fucker.
Yeah.
The Nail? That is a nice reference, a deep cut. Not one of my top 10, but I could see it. But that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh, what?
any of this shit. No, like, but then like you're changing Batman, and we want a singular universe. It's like that was never. Don't reboot it. Who cares, Mikey Perez? You don't. DC is not.
It's
You
too
don't
late,
need a.
yeah.
You don't need a franchise. You don't. You have some of the best stories in comics.
And that's also a great way to separate yourself from Marvel.
Absolutely. Hey Marvel, you got like literally. Here's my big question. Okay, after Infinity War, which is just the Infinity Gauntlet.
But you made a great.
storyline,
But you also said
what's
a
the
point.
big one?
You said a really well. There's a few they could do. But you said a really
That
good
are
point.
good?
Though, is that executives probably sit around and go like, I think the audience is gonna get confused.
I'm worried. Oh, they're gonna not understand that with a different actor playing Superman this time.
Who was that?
Our executives. That's my executive's impression.
Hey Marv. Like, it's a guy named like Bernie.
Yes. Bernie, we've got this amazing storyline. It's called Tower of Babel, and it's basically like
They should have done Justice
great-
League as Tower of
That's
Babel.
what I'm saying. Like it's basically the greatest Justice League story ever done. It's like a guaranteed home run. Oh, but what if like instead we use just some rando? I don't want to.
You know who he
I don't want to
sounds
just
like?
use someone else.
The little Rocco's neighbors from Rocco's Modern Life.
I think what I'm doing is Kyle's cousin Kyle from
Yes,
South Park.
yes.
That's what that. Because I just played the fractured but whole.
Fractured butthole.
Fractured
Is that
butthole.
like, was that like the French version of fractured butthole? Fractured butthole.
Okay, I'm a little.
That's what it is. Fractured
That's why
butthole.
it's
But the way you
funny
said it
when you
originally was
actually
funny.
Fractured butthole.
Fractured butthole.
Superman.
Come on.
You know what my favorite part of Superman 2 is? It's when Zod, Non, and Ursa go to like this small town diner, and she arm wrestles a guy.
You're not gonna punch the wall. You gotta fly
You
up.
gotta fly
it's
up,
killing
man.
me.
Oh.
It's killing me. You dance.
Oh!
Do you still do you know the Ninja Turtle dance like by heart still? Well, it was 2015, so you should. Yeah.
Yeah, if you play the song, I probably could do it.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
No, that's a thing we gotta do, man.
I can tell.
There's no reason why that's not a thing.
So my favorite part is
There's no reason why that is not a thing.
when the little kid comes out. He's like, "Daddy, Daddy." He's like this little British kid, and they're in like the southern part of of the United States. He's like, "I don't know where you're from. Well, you freaks it." And then he's like, "Daddy, please let my daddy go."
Oh yeah, yeah.
Little British kid.
Rock the town without me and seeing.
Play.
Have you ever seen a turtle get down? Where do you go? Where do
Do you know this? Go Ninja, no, go Ninja, go. Do you know this dance?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Do it.
No, don't do it now. Save that. That's a paywall.
It's a paywall.
You talking about setting up your Patreon? There's your Patreon right there. He will literally dance for money.
I think that's called stripping.
Sure, whatever it takes. Good sir.
Man, these little fucking Lucky Charms are addicting,
They're
man.
fucking
Because
delish,
they got
right?
crack in them, man.
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day right there.
Fly.
Fly!
Yay!
That's another super. He's like, fly. Don't look. Just fly.
Just fly. Total VO. Like the ADR that crap out of that one. Don't look, just fly.
It sounded like Green Lantern.
Sounded like, well, who Green Lantern?
I also like the
Just like Green Lantern.
the first time he turns into Superman in Metropolis and he goes to the thing and then there's like a pimp out there.
Yep.
He's like,
Hey man, that's a bad And he just goes,
and he's clearly like a pimp and he's like, excuse me.
well, he's got two.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's. Back then, there were plenty of those jokes. Like
Tony
in
says, "Play the
Superman,
song, Josh."
talk about like my favorite part of Superman 2 is when he saves the kid at the falls
Oh yeah, the
and
Niagara
he
Falls.
lands. There's an
Oh,
old lady who
fuck.
goes, "I think he's Jewish."
He's got to be Jewish. That's totally yeah, absolutely.
There's like a little, but yeah, hey man, that's a bad outfit.
No, actually, she goes, of course he's Jewish.
Yeah, of course he's Jewish. That's what it is. You're right.
Back
So
in the
good.
day, some of the movies, they got pretty racist.
Yes.
That movie's great though. I mean, Superman 2 definitely has its problems, but the reveal, like when he like burns his hand accidentally, and he's like, I don't know. Superman 2 was always my favorite, but then at the end when he goes and fights Zod in Metropolis is pretty cool.
Well, that was like the first big destruction sequence I ever like saw.
And he's like, the people.
When he
the people.
throws the dude in the Coke sign and then tosses a bus
I
at the
love
end, and
that.
you're like, oh man, this is that blew my mind.
Zod is awesome.
kid,
Zod
I
is probably one of my favorite Superman.
All right, what's your favorite live action Superman suit?
My favorite live action Superman suit.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
including the George Reeves stuff. Like,
George Reeves.
what? Really? I don't like that like the way his cape hangs because it
Actually,
gave it
you know
a big
what?
like.
His neckline always bothered me.
Well, Dean Kane's neckline on his suit bothered me because it was
See,
super low.
The thing I
Right.
didn't like,
That's yeah.
Yeah, I like the colors and like the stuff that Bryan Singer did. I just didn't like how small the S was.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
But the
It was
only
like,
so I like that suit, but logistically, like him putting, like you know how he's supposed to turn into Clark Kent.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense because those boots that he has in that movie are fucking like space
Huge.
boots.
Yeah.
I do. I mean,
Tony, I can't wait to have you on my panel. I'm super psyched about that.
I'm excited for the. I love the Christopher Reeve suit because it's so iconic and so
Yeah,
classic.
yeah, and it looks exactly like the comic books.
And the thing with Dean Kane's suit, it looks like spandex.
Yeah.
Whereas like I know that Christopher Reeve's suit is spandex, but it doesn't
I
have
love
like that shimmer to
I
it.
did
of spandex.
like that suit too, the Dean Cain stuff.
You did it or did not?
I did.
I did not. I did not.
I didn't like, two things. Number one, in the first episode, they make a joke about his crotch, which I loved. They were like, he's like, oh, it's a big S and it's so tight. And then Martha goes,
I don't think
no
that's-
one's going to be looking at your ass. It's like, oh,
He's like, you
boom!
ain't
That's
telling
how much
her
a
his
crotch
mom.
soup.
And that's his mom too. Like,
Yeah,
Mom.
that's a sex joke. But it was his hair. His hair was literally the worst when it was
because it
Superman.
was like greasy.
It was just gross. It was like the grossest.
You had that curl though.
I
Who?
hated
When? Who
it.
did?
Dean Cain.
No, he
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
You
They
did.
just like
Nah.
slicked it back. And
It
Gross.
was super greasy.
I don't know. Have you the best super suit? I don't mind the new Man of Steel suit at all.
I kind of dig it.
I'm in.
It's our first. Is it our first live action without Trump? Oh, you know what? There's a Smallville suit. I
Well,
guess.
no, that's the same.
That's the Matrix suit.
That's Bryan Singer.
That's the Bryan Singer suit.
Well, I mean like the Matrix suit and the leather jacket.
No.
Oh,
no,
you're
that's
talking about
not-
the Blur?
We're not doing
The
that.
blur, the great. What is it called? The blue blur or something?
Yeah,
the
it's
great blue
terrible.
blur or something?
No, it's just the blur.
The red and blue blur when he had the jacket.
How about the black jacket with the black?
I didn't. No,
That's the Matrix
That's
suit.
the Matrix suit.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
The Matrix suit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Somebody save me.
Batman v Superman suit or the Justice League one?
Oh, you know what suit I really dig? The Supergirl Superman suit.
Oh.
I dig like
I
the.
just don't like the actor.
What do you
The
call
Supergirl Superman
what do you
suit.
call
Oh,
those
the
things?
Helen Slater.
No, Helen Slater.
The
What are you talking
Tyler
about?
Tyler Hoechlin one.
We talked about this when it came out when Superman was on. He's like at the beginning of season 2. It's got like those.
Yeah. The
I
gold
don't-
clips or whatever.
Whatever that
The
is.
cape-
I
the
fucking
cape.
dig that shit. I love it.
I just don't like Tyler Hoechlin
Yeah,
as
I don't know.
Superman.
I'm not. You were talking about suits. We're not talking about
I
the
know,
dude
but-
in them.
The suit's
what's
okay.
your favorite suit?
I mean, that reminds me. His suit now. I mean, that reminds me of an upgraded Dean Cain suit for some reason. I don't know why.
No, it looks cool.
That's what I'm saying. It's badass.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's just the guy that's wearing it doesn't fit.
Okay.
That's as close to the new 52 Superman as we're gonna get, I
Yeah.
think.
Because there's no red undies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, neither does the Man of Steel.
So were you guys pretty like upset when they got rid of the red undies?
no.
No.
I was okay with it.
Like you don't want it to come back.
Uh-uh.
I do. I'm fine.
But doesn't
with
it break the blue color?
I like.
I
That's
wish.
what I'm saying.
I
It-
wish that
it
his belt
breaks
was
it up.
red and the middle of the belt was yellow
Uh-huh.
to kind of break that up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't have a problem with it. I mean, coming back in the new suit, I don't know. It just seems so outdated to me.
I don't mind it.
Did you guys
It's
see that-
iconic.
Did you guys see that quick clip in the deleted scenes for Justice
I
League?
did. I bought Justice League last night
Wait, no. What?
with the black
where
suit.
he was going through his ship and like randomly some of the stuff is rotating and then it rotates. There's a black suit.
Is this where everybody died?
No, I beat this, and then I died on the next.
Yeah,
thing.
there's like a
Use your
bunch of
things
people
here.
that come.
Just use your things and knock them down.
What things?
The specials.
Oh, you don't
See those
want
little red balls you got? There you go. Boom.
and he runs away like a bitch.
Boom. Suck it, Doomsday. Shuck it long. Shuck it.
Oh, Doomsday's pretty cool.
You know what I wish they would have had with Doomsday is like, in the comics he's fully clothed when you first see him, and then as he fights you start seeing the monster behind it. Because remember he has all that whole green thing on. He has these goggles on. I wish that they would have started him off like that, and then you get to reveal
Oh
of the
yeah,
monster.
Mikey Perez. I was with you until this last comment. I mean, I'm all for a new Superman spinoff, but I like Supergirl. I think they're
Supergirl's
doing a
great.
good job. I'm not.
I haven't been watching it.
What we want
Reminded
to Jimmy?
of-
I don't like the Jimmy Olsen casting. He's too good looking to be Jimmy Olsen.
I agree with that. Well, I mean, I agree with the concept. It's like he's too successful. Is the whole thing? He's
And
like
he's Guardian now, and
it's very like he's just too. It's like you want Jimmy to kind of have to earn it. He doesn't earn it.
When I first saw
Connell what?
pictures of it.
I'm just saying, Connell CW show.
I'm not a fan of Connell.
Who's Connell?
I liked Connell in the comics, but I don't like this Connell.
He's like,
Supergirl's trash. Wah.
how'd you like this Doomsday?
Which one?
Smallville Doomsday?
Yeah, no.
No, that was the Davis Bloom.
That was rough, man.
Dang.
Davis Bloom.
When I'm still doing this stupid every Krypton ever, so I had to I had to rewatch a ton of Smallvilles to make sure that Krypton didn't appear.
Krypton does appear though, right?
It does, but in his flashback.
Doesn't Mark McClure appear in that episode actually?
What?
Where Krypton is?
I don't know.
Is he, was he Kara's dad?
Hold on.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names.
Well, I thought Terrence
I've looked at
Stamp
so
was
many.
Julian
Jor-El.
Sands.
Terrence Sands is the voice of
He's the
Jor-El.
voice, but Julian Sands is the is actually Jor-El.
Yes, I believe so.
And then
Zora.
John Glover's John Glover is Darkseid at the end.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was dumb, such a
That
dumb
was
reveal.
so.
And I remember being for season 10, I was so hyped. I was like, "Oh my god, Granny Goodness is gonna be it. They're gonna do the Femme Fatales." And it was like, "Oh no, okay."
They just started touching on so much like DC stuff in Smallville, and it like super.
Dude,
super
there are some great episodes though, because there's that one where I don't know if you guys remember this, but it was Clark had to go fight the Kandorians, and
yeah.
and he has like this conference call with like Cyborg and like I think Martian Manhunter maybe, and Hawkman,
Oh, fuck Hawkman.
and they were just like on this, and Black Canary was there, and they was just like this, they were talking about how to deal with the Kandorians.
Is
and
this
then-
where they all start getting abducted?
Well, it was right before then, but then like Clark's like, I'm gonna use the Book of Rao to like erase, like to take them and open the Phantom Zone. They were like, but you're gonna get sucked in too. It was like a cool episode because they respected him as a leader, even though I don't ever look at Superman as the leader of the Justice League.
Batman is clearly the leader.
It's either Batman, but in the movie they make it Wonder Woman.
Although I will
right?
say this, in the comics right now, I mean, yeah, because they
Are they
it
at
seems
least
like
the
they did
tactical
like
leader?
a lot of
Yeah.
reshoots to make her that way, but in the comics they gave it to Cyborg. Batman.
What?
looks like-
Really?
In the comics, yeah, Batman's like
Currently,
Cyborg.
even currently?
Yeah, Cyborg, take this, which I like, and then they just literally flush it down the toilet. But I think Cyborg could be a solid leader. For the
I don't like
Justice League.
Cyborg in the Justice League right now.
I don't like the Justice League right
I
now.
think with Cyborg, is a character you want to establish with being the breakout on the Teen Titans, and then
Why do you think they brought him in for just?
for diversity, personally. I
Really?
think, yeah.
But they had Jon Stewart, right?
But I don't think if they knew that they weren't going to go with a Green Lantern, and especially in the new 52.
No, the
there
Green
was no
Lanterns
way.
it's the guy and the girl. I forget
Name
their
them.
names. Come on, dude. All right, we gotta do this. How long have we been playing this?
Did you know?
Season 2 lost me with the Supermans were great, but they buried him and put over Supergirl.
What did you guys think? Did you guys know that?
Yeah,
I mean, it is called
sorta
Supergirl, Mikey. I
Supergirl.
mean, that's
I
like
get
that's
what
like
you're saying, man,
That's like
but-
the Power Rangers focusing on like Bulk and Skull, like for the whole
Which one was Jason Narvi?
Skull.
Okay, thank you. That's the one that was my brother's favorite.
Did you know that Perry,
take that cocktail!
Perry White on Smallville was married to Martha Kent?
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I
did.
didn't know that.
Who's your favorite Perry White?
Who's my favorite Perry White?
Did you like the Lane Smith one? Where it was like where he was like the Elvis fan and Great Caesars,
Great.
Oh yeah, dude, that was my favorite
Great
one.
Shades of
Great
Elvis.
Shades of Elvis. There you go.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite.
He's also
Perry White.
the bad coach in the Mighty Ducks one. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Lois and Clark one. I like that Perry.
Yeah.
I do like Lawrence Fishburne also, actually.
Yeah. I mean,
Who's Perry in Superman?
I was just about to say
Frank
it's,
Langella?
it's what's his face.
Yeah,
Frank Langella?
Yeah. The voice
Who
of
did a pretty
Archer
good
from
job,
Small
but you know.
Soldiers.
Funny enough
not doing great
that
on
the
this.
Superman Returns movie, great supporting. Even Brandon Routh is great. It's the story was just weak.
The story's just bad. The villain was tornadoes.
What? You're talking about the
Superman Returns.
Oh,
Yeah, the
no,
villain was
come on, man.
tornadoes.
That was just that. I don't know. There was a lot wrong with that. The baby killing a
tornadoes
dude.
and an
everyone was
octopus
cool
or
with it.
something, or like some kind of like robot.
Sounds like a sci-fi channel or something.
Yeah.
We're talking Superman Returns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wasn't there like some kind of robot?
What? No.
What am I?
People would have loved if he caught a robot.
No, it was
If
like
he did anything,
If he would did
cool,
anything cool.
saved a boat.
The coolest part of that
his
movie is
kid
when
kills
something
another
happens to
guy.
him and gets shot in the eye. Is the coolest part of that
Yeah.
No.
It's an island.
And what was the
Real estate was the villain
What
of
was
that
the point
movie.
of
My
having-
dad always
having
said, "I'm
Cyclops in
losing."
that movie?
What Cyclops?
what was the whole point of having like he
James Marsden.
Because
Yeah.
he was because see the thing is with Cyclops being in that movie, he wasn't a bad guy. He was like an average human.
I guess.
He was a human Superman.
Uh-huh.
He was just a guy that happened to be human that didn't.
He's the guy that stuck around.
He's the guy that stuck around, and he tried to be heroic. He even tried to save the day on his own with his airplane.
I
Yeah.
think what a lot of people got confused about is like, what is this? Is this a sequel?
I
And,
completely
like,
forgot
yeah.
that
It was a
James
sequel.
Marsden was in
It was a sequel
It was
to
supposed
the
to be
Richard Donner
Yes,
cuts.
that was the thing. Is they were like, we're gonna make a sequel to a movie that was never officially.
Yeah.
So do you think, I know that there's that rumor he used to go around set and say with his little booklet, and when people would ask him certain questions, Bryan Singer used to have this booklet. People would ask him questions, and he's like questions about this. He used to open up that booklet and show him a picture of Nicolas Cage and be like, listen, this is what this movie could have been. And then it was like, okay, fine. Do you think that they go around now and they open the book up and it's Brandon Routh Superman like, hey, this is what we're trying to avoid?
So, do you guys think that they should have like not make it a sequel to the Christopher Reeves?
I wish Brandon Routh got his own chance to play his own Superman.
That's the problem. Is you're like, hey, let's make a sequel to a movie where we can't get the guy.
And I almost
Like,
wish they
come on.
did make a sequel because I felt like maybe he was going to be given a chance to be his own Superman.
Yeah.
I think he should have just punched something. Punch anything.
He lifted a lot of things, though.
He got kicked by Kumar.
And then he had that son out of nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. The kid kills someone in the movie.
He throws a piano.
Throws a piano
Throws a
at
piano at
him,
him,
kills
yeah.
him, and everyone's like, "Oh, cool."
But but realistically though, the Sun is kind of like one of the biggest DC comic storylines right now.
But
So it's a
because it's done well,
I
not
know.
like that piece of junk.
So I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Man of Steel. I don't think it's very good, and I'm not Man of Steel. I'm sorry, Superman Returns. I mean, man, I was
I like
okay
it,
with
It's
Man
man.
of
not
Steel.
a good
Man
movie.
of Steel.
It's not a good movie. There's a good movie in there, I think, if you like edit it down to 15 minutes. But
I think Bryan Singer should stay away from everything,
Yes, he should.
not just superhero
Right.
movies. He should probably stay away from everything.
come on, dude.
You think Bryan
come
Singer's
on,
done?
Doomsday.
I'm actually surprised after the hashtag #MeToo stuff took off, Bryan Singer wasn't the first guy that was like.
I was shocked by that.
Everybody's known about Bryan Singer, and you don't even necessarily have to be in the entertainment industry to know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so let's do this.
We never really gave anything away.
We're gonna give something out. We're gonna give these comics away, and here's how we're gonna do it. So, we obviously know that the DCEU is in a state of flux right now, and Ben Affleck could be leaving as Batman. If you in the chat here on Twitch or right here on YouTube, let us know who you want to play Batman, and we're gonna vote for whoever has the best answer, and you are gonna win that stack of comics. Now, before we get into that, Jezzer, the Ninja Turtle here, the Cookie Face, who do you want to replace Batman? Or replace Ben Affleck?
You guys didn't like my Green Lantern one, so I don't know if I'm gonna do another one.
Yo, just try. Who do you got?
Oh, we just lost this. Oh,
What?
Let's see. For Superman or Batman, I mean.
like an actor?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Anyone.
Anyone?
Yeah, like just get someone who's a good actor. That's the thing. I would take Steve Buscemi as Superman. Why not?
As Batman.
As Batman? Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
George Clooney?
Yeah, because he did. I mean, I don't think he would ever do it again.
Jake Gyllenhaal as Batman. I don't like it. And I feel like that's what we're gonna get. But I don't like it.
You think we're gonna get Jake Gyllenhaal?
That's the rumor right
Batman?
now. He's the closest rumor.
I don't know. I mean, hey, take it.
I'm gonna say Jamie Lannister.
Or
John-
shit, that'd be awesome. Or just get was it Arnie Hammer versus Superman? Who's
Armie Hammer would be great. Yes, I like
Yeah.
that.
How old is he? Does he have to be old?
No.
No.
I also like John Hamm.
John Hamm would be a great Batman.
I think John Hamm would be a great Batman, and it saves him from doing tax commercials. Like he can actually do something different.
He's hilarious.
$1 billion.
And he was already in that one movie with Gal Gadot, that spy movie, which was hilarious, with Zach Galifianakis. I thought that was a lot of fun. I think John Hamm would be a fantastic Batman.
I agree.
Kyle Chandler.
Exactly. Why not? Here's the thing: if you put Nicolas Cage in a costume, you've got a blockbuster.
Well, I wouldn't say blockbuster.
You're telling me if the next movie was
You're
called,
telling me
like,
that Ghost Rider was a blockbuster?
what?
Ghost Rider was not a blockbuster.
Yeah, but that's not. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like a Batman, Superman, Captain America.
No, I'm not gonna watch a Nicolas
Spider-Man.
Cage in a Captain America.
You are not gonna watch it. You are dumb. That would be the greatest cinematic masterpiece.
No.
How about Kyle Chandler?
I actually wouldn't mind Nicolas Cage's Lex Luthor, though.
Yeah, but it's like for real. You could actually have that. This is like when Christopher Walken wanted to play
Brainiac?
007.
I wanted to. He was
He's like, I always want to play James Bond. It's me.
James
Like,
Bond.
you could never play James Bond. You could never play that guy. And yet, that's all I want to see now.
Christopher Walken as.
Christopher Walken, in an interview when I was in college, said that he always wanted to play James Bond.
Did you guys see that video of Tommy Wiseau?
Yeah,
oh,
the Joker video?
Joker video.
Oh, I can't believe that was real.
Man, he is trying to capitalize on his shit.
God bless.
Well, I mean, the movie's coming out. That's why.
Good for him.
Did you like Disaster Artist?
I
Didn't see
did.
it.
Oh, I did not.
I
I
I thought that was like a fake guy playing Tommy playing Joker.
No, I did not.
I did not.
Did you? Why did you like it?
I don't know.
James Franco for Batman.
There was just James Franco could play Batman, sure.
Oh yeah, that works.
It didn't.
You'd be a great Robin.
There was nothing
Or
that
Nightwing.
grabbed me. I was like, we were watching it on vacation. We had screeners, and it's on, and I was like, I'm just gonna grab my Game Boy and play some Dr. Mario while this is happening. That's how invested I was. And then Tracy puts on I, Tonya, and after 3 minutes, I'm like, you gotta start this over. And I like, chuck the Game Boy. This is,
Like I know he's
What
doing.
does this have to do with
that's
Disaster
how
Artist?
invested I was in Disaster Artist that I wanted to play Dr. Mario while I watched it.
Oh, okay.
Versus,
How this?
and like the How Did It Get Made guys were in it, and I love them. And I was like,
Disaster Artist. Oh man, some movies I do want to see. Since DC's doing all these animated movies, I do want to see the Nicolas Cage animated Superman Lives movie.
Yeah.
Like how the Tim Burton like weird style.
Again, why wouldn't you? You tell me you're like, oh, here's a DVD and it says Nicolas Cage's Superman. You're not gonna be like, yeah, here's my wallet, I'm out.
Get actual Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, actually Nicolas Cage. I'm telling you.
I know he's in a lot of stuff right now, especially for Marvel. But how about Josh Brolin?
Is Batman?
Brolin has played they should just honestly.
They should make a Nutty Professor style superhero movie with Josh Brolin.
Nah.
They should
If
take
he wasn't- if
every superhero ever and just Josh Brolin should play.
No. If he
There
There
wasn't,
has to be an
wait,
SNL skit
if
coming.
he wasn't Thanos and Cable, could
He
you
was
see
Jonah
him?
Hex
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I know, but could you see him as Bruce Wayne?
Yes.
He was originally one of the guys in the running for it.
Yeah.
As he should be. This, by the way, got delicious at some point.
No intention of making it delicious. I just like it's colorful.
face is like making that like.
It's my face, but my tummy's like, yes, man.
I don't know so
Let's
much about
go
it.
lower.
Lower.
Oh, the stream has hit a new. I didn't read the one before it.
Let's go what?
It says the stream has hit a new low. Let's go lower. What made it low?
Yeah.
I'll go back. What topic point?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, really? You think so? In your pantheon of low, Superman,
Wait, who wrote that?
Peck,
Hi, JD.
boob physics is.
It's like 15 minutes ago.
Sean Bean is Batman, but he gonna die.
What other Superman villains could?
I low-key want to play that game.
What?
Which one?
The PlayStation 2 game.
When we gotta set up the PlayStation.
Oh man.
We could like give you like ultimate health, and we can just plow through this bad boy. if we
Yeah?
sit doing
How do I do that?
Okay, we gotta
Here come the cheats.
Here come the cheats.
All right, here's my question for you guys. You're a Warner Brothers executive. You've got to make the call. How are you going to change out Batman for another actor? Like, are you going to kill him and then just bring in a new Batman and say he was Robin? What's your executive decision on this?
Don't answer. 'Cause you're not on the show.
While I load the cheats, you got any answer?
Oh.
Right here?
What's your answer?
Just not explain it.
Just bring
Just
it
Don
up.
Cheadle him?
Yeah, just don't do them.
I love that.
Don Cheadle
I mean, they got away with it with the Iron Man.
and Mark Ruffalo?
Huh? Yeah, and Mark Ruffalo. Why can't we? Well, the Mark Ruffalo one was a little easier because no one really thought that the Edward Norton.
We gotta
Hulk was
start it
part of
over
the
to get the.
universe.
We gotta
Yeah,
get
they
Except-
did. Robert Downey Jr.'s in it.
Except for
reset
that,
button, and we'll just level skip this bad
except
boy.
for that last scene. Other than that, if you took out that scene with Tony Stark, you would have never known that was connected to the Avengers universe.
Yeah.
How?
There's like a news report or something where they're like on the screen or something.
Oh yeah.
Okay, options. Well,
Like,
you guys
just
keep
like,
talking while I
fuck
do
you.
this.
It
Okay,
doesn't work.
sound test.
How else would we have
How would you have done it?
retconned
OB.
the Batman thing?
It would have to be through Flashpoint, right?
It could be.
That he becomes Batman later, or earlier or later, where he.
You can
becomes-
change the whole timeline a bit if you do that.
Yeah.
You can do a
29,
like a
too
crisis type deal, but I feel like that's too soon.
The thing is, I don't understand why they went with Flashpoint right away.
Because the universe wasn't working.
That's the only reason. So initially they were gonna just a regular Flash movie.
It's the same reason why the New 52 didn't stick around being the New 52. Let's drop that. That's fine. So I think once you kind of got that, once you don't have the New 52 anymore, that was their easy out to like reboot things, and that's exactly what they did in the comics. That's why we had Rebirth. And I almost think that after
But I liked New
Flashpoint,
52.
they're gonna call the universe Rebirth.
Rebirth.
Maybe.
Well, I
And
mean,
it's-
do you think they already have a plan
All
for
right,
his?
so
No, of course not.
Exit.
You think the DC movies have a
Do you-
fucking
okay,
plan?
So first off, Ben Affleck is for sure out. He's gone.
That's not no. So that's nothing is for sure. Really, anything could happen in the DC universe. Ava DuVernay is supposed to direct the New Gods movie, huh? You know what I mean? Like, the fuck that happened? Huh? What happened? The DC does not know what they're doing.
Gods is?
New Gods is Darkseid and High Father and all that stuff.
Yeah, Orion, Big Barda.
You
It
think
was
that-
the last season of Smallville. That was the New Gods.
Do you think-
Apocalypse coming.
Do you think
Great comic.
that's-
Oh crap! Is that a good comic?
is that a Justice League story?
It's a New Gods story. It was created by
A plus B, X plus Y.
Jack Kirby. And it was right after he left Marvel. He created all the New Gods.
You think that'll go over well with like casual fans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how well it's done. If it's done well, then sure.
Jack Kirby. You know Jack Kirby was in a Ninja Turtles cartoon?
Is this not working?
Yeah. It was the 2003.
I don't know if I did this wrong or what. When you get into trouble, hold the following: A, B, X, Y.
Let's jump out of the way.
Is it all 4 plus select? Nothing is. No, I did this wrong. All right, here.
What? What?
I don't know
What am
my
I supposed
dad
to?
called. You want to find out what's going on? No, sure.
Hey, Dad, what's going
My
on?
dad. You playing dumb video games?
So,
Did your dad get you on that? On video games?
My dad was a genius. He used to make me earn to play. So he
That's
would,
what Kelly
he would
used to
have
have
like
to do.
math books. And if it was like if you did a page of math book, you got 10 minutes.
So you were a smart kid growing up.
Yeah, right. I just did
so
a
he
lot
never
of
got to
math.
play video games when he was.
I just did a lot of math, or I didn't play, or I'd wait for him to like be out of the house and I'd sneak the games. He would do this. He would take the plug out of the back of the Nintendo and hide that.
That's smart.
So it wasn't like he was hiding the games, the system. He just hid the plug.
Or you know what he should have done is put
Not
it.
have a son.
No.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Put it
something
in
totally
in
different.
like a box and have a lock on it and have the lock be the answer to like a really hard math question.
There you
Is this
go.
like Saw?
Now he's like, yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's like Saw and Good Will Hunting all together.
Yeah, I don't know. How would I? The Batman thing, though, I would definitely.
You know how my parents
Next
kept me
year,
from
that.
playing video games? They got me the shittiest video games. Literally the shittiest video games.
Literally?
Literally.
The shittiest. There's a game about poop.
What?
Yeah, I can't
Wait,
remember.
wasn't there a regular Nintendo Superman game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes.
What was it called?
Superman.
But
play it?
what? Yeah, let's play it. I'm done with this. What was it about though? Like, how do I remember?
Well, it's about a really terrible translation, and so when you get to a certain point, you don't know what to do.
Really?
Josh, can we play that game?
Yeah, grab it now.
Oh, that PlayStation game?
I mean, this is the one.
Is
Here,
this
you guys
the
want to see this?
Superman 3, the missile thing, actually from a game?
I wish. I always wanted that
You want
game.
to talk about a giveaway? I got
Oh,
it.
that is the game. I used to play this
Oh,
game.
that actually looks like the cover of one of the Christopher Reeves covers.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Superman 3.
That's
Oh, yeah, it is.
My whole
Superman
plan of
3.
this was to give away one of these.
Oh.
If you
Oh.
want.
Whoa, did we give away anything today?
No,
Try to.
we've tried.
Because none of you guys want to
Is it just like-
participate!
3 people watching
Right now. Let's say there's 6 on YouTube.
6.
6 people. Oh my god.
It's because we're not talking about Power Rangers. We're not
I
catering to
know.
that fan base.
Well, we'll get into that.
We're not getting into that.
We're trying to branch out.
How about Power Rangers?
Every single one of these people, I refuse to talk about Power Rangers with ever.
Oh, look, he's missing a face.
Ever.
That is as detailed a face as this got. By the way, that's
Oh, look
Superman.
at that.
I love
Look
it.
at that.
Listen, Superman, carefully. It's anime
it's
Superman.
It's anime chibi Superman. I love
That's
this.
what I'm telling you, it's great.
This is
Metropolis will
cool.
become the base for the evil Gen Zod. You are Clark Kent.
Oh, really?
Thanks-
I didn't know.
Why is the Statue of Liberty talking? to me?
Reporter, you are Clark Kent. Reporter, you will fight for truth and justice. I'll watch over you. Now go, Superman.
So did
Playing or what? What are we doing?
Did Jor-El take over the Statue of Liberty? What's going on here?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, what the hell is this?
It's a bonkers ass game.
What is
I do
this?
remember this. Like he has to pick up one.
Oh wait, are those bad guys? So you punch them?
I love it. I mean, I owned this game as a kid. I'm a huge fan of this game.
We have a deadline. I have to get some news.
Oh my god.
talk to you?
That's Lois.
There you go.
Hey.
Stranger Things.
All right. If I'm gonna give away a Superman game,
Yes.
I want to go like real hard on this. Give me a minute. You know what? I'll go back.
God.
We never got an answer for my.
No one wants to participate.
All right. If you want a copy of this game, you have to tell me what was pulled off a cover of Superman.
Oh my God, Smallville's like
how did I
right
phrase
here.
this? One Superman comic has been recalled because there was something on the cover DC didn't like. What was that?
No one's gonna answer. Anal sex.
That's actually accurate. Yes, that's what happened.
How do I get out of this?
See? Welcome to up. Or
No.
A. Down. Try down. See?
There you go.
Welcome to the game, man.
All right, Clark.
Hit select.
Oh wait, is that a policeman?
That's a bad
What's
guy.
this thing?
So blue.
Oh,
Blue.
get in there, get in there.
Get in there. You go
Get
in
in
there.
there.
You're gonna turn to Superman.
How do you do
Down.
that? Oh man, this is
Dun, dun, dun. Why is that phone booth so big?
This is,
And you
Why are
are so
cops
tiny.
shooting me?
Those are not cops. Those are bad guys.
How do I hit this guy?
You go punch them.
You
There's
can't.
only 2 buttons. Remember, this is the NES.
Oh, wow.
There's this thing called Google.
okay, turn
Layla.
back into Clark Kent. Turn back into Clark Kent.
Can you?
I don't know.
Yeah. Now you can't do anything.
He can't punch? Yeah, he can still
He
punch.
can punch, but you're not. Yeah, it's
But
terrible.
I couldn't do
If
anything
you-
even when I was
if
Superman.
If you could beat this game,
Google it. Just Google it and win the game. It's
you
not
could
like
beat-
this is information isn't out there.
If you could beat this game as Clark Kent, that would be so freaking amazing.
I probably can. No, I think you need to fly at one point to another location. Yeah. Super.
Look, I hit him and he doesn't even do anything. Like,
NES. Googling some trivia. You know, you're just on the first screen. There's like an entire city to explore, and you could fly on top of buildings.
how do you fly though?
Well, you can't fly as Clark.
How do you even jump? You can't even jump as Clark?
You can jump. Oh yeah, one of the buttons jumps.
Which one? Oh, I got it.
There's only 2 buttons. It's an S. All right, let's see if there's any fun facts on this one. Came out for the Famicom. It's 1988.
That's how he flies, look.
No, it's not how he flies.
It's how he's flying.
Select the Adventure Superman 569. But what was pulled off it, Danny? That's the question. Not what issue. Why would they pull it off? They changed the cover.
Oh my god, how did I turn back into Clark Kent? I didn't even go to the phone booth.
You gonna find another phone booth?
If you know the issue, you know what happened.
Wait, I can't turn into Superman.
Oh yeah, your energy's too low. You gotta get some energy
So
up
you're
there.
unable to change clothes. You have to wear
He's like, I'm so weak, I can't
I can't.
change out of this outfit.
Oh, he just shot you. Is he a mobster?
Yeah. This is great.
In no way is this Superman. Like,
According to the instruction booklet, Lex Luthor, WTC. What's WTC? Hi, Tony. It's WTC.
water
What the
closet.
crap?
World Trade Center.
Oh, there you go.
Apparently, according to the book, Lex
I'm dead.
Luthor lined every building with lead. Well,
That's how we make it so
that's
he
why
doesn't
he
have
can't
to
see
fly.
inside things. Jump!
Dude, I completely remember this game. That's crazy.
Suck it.
Get that thing.
No, that's kryptonite, dude. Now, alright, so I don't remember what the mission was. But I do remember loving this part. Nope, that's not it. How do I activate my power? Not that way. Jump. Oh.
Who else
There
is
it
in
is.
the chat right now? Let us know who else is in the chat right now.
Look at that, that's so cool. When I was a kid, that was like the coolest thing ever. Jump! Go ahead, jump. This is based on the original thing where he couldn't fly, he could only jump. I'm just kidding, that's not.
This is the
Damn it, I
Smallville version. Where he can't fly.
When did he learn how to fly in Smallville?
Like
At the very,
yeah.
very end. Or when he was possessed by, or when he was
Is it true
Kal-El.
that Tom Welling didn't want to put on the Superman suit because he didn't want to have to work out every day?
I don't know about that. He did get pretty big towards the end of Smallville.
But he wasn't like in bad shape. He was still in pretty good shape.
He was a little chunky.
Was he? I mean, he looked still pretty decent in terms of like.
Oh! Take that. Twin LexCorp Towers having damage right after 9/11. That is not a cover. But yes, that happened too. No, this is a cover. Superman's doing something on it
Is
with
he-
his dad.
I think I
and
know what it
DC
is.
did
Is
not like it.
The beverage.
Yeah, I mean you just answered it, but yes, that's it. It's a comic I've always wanted to have. I can never.
Is
find
Jonathan
They have it here at the
Kent?
comic
Is
book.
It. I
Jonathan?
asked, they did not.
Is Jonathan Kent always dead in the comics?
No. No, they always because they always like to bring him back so that they can kill him. That's
Who
like-
was this hussy?
Oh,
I don't
that's Lois.
No, Lois is back in the thing in the flim flam.
She just picked up some random girl.
You can't get to the next street using the underpass.
Or Google.
Thanks,
Maps.
lady.
Who's that pig?
That is Pete Ross from the movie. He worked at Denny's.
Got any news? Who's that?
Pete Ross, who
Him
works
too?
at Denny's.
You know, Pete Ross goes on to become the president.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at one point.
You know,
because
Pete
what's
Ross
his
marries
name
Lana
dies,
Lang.
he becomes Hey! What are you doing? Yeah, what's his name dies. I forget who they call. Oh, Lex. Lex. No, he doesn't die. But he was Lex's vice president.
He was Lex's vice president.
Yeah, I know.
So how did he go from working at Denny's to becoming president?
I don't know, but we should cut to Denny's so we can get the guy's reaction shot. That was like my favorite part of that movie. It was like right at the height of every great sequence. They were always like, "Hey, let's see what."
Stop dropping the Lucky Charms,
Daniel
man.
Pete does.
let's
Is
see what-
Daniel still crawling on the ground right now?
No, he's sober.
Well, we need to give him more drink. Sean, give him another drink. I can't.
Jump!
Yeah.
Jump!
I think I'm over this game.
You need
Yeah, me
another
too.
drink too. It's right there.
Well, let's play some Injustice.
You just drink it straight.
Injustice: Gods Among Us. We already did that, bro. We can do it again. I don't care.
It was fun.
So who's gonna die in Infinity War? I think Loki, Iron Man, Hulk, and Hawkeye. Hulk is not gonna die.
First off, we're talking about DC and
Superman and
Mikey
Papa
Bruce.
Kent sharing a beer. Danny Schaefer.
Danny Schaefer.
I'm gonna toss this your way, Danny
Does he have-
Schaefer.
Do you know what, Danny Schaefer, do you know what this is?
It's a flask.
Do you know what this is, dude?
Finally, someone. That question went out 2 hours. How long have we been doing this?
You
Are
know-
we playing something else? Iron Man will. Captain America might. Loki for sure will.
Loki for sure will.
Joe can tell you for sure.
I can tell you for sure who's gonna die.
Yeah? You spoil them shits?
Hey, next time we come into here, I'm gonna get a green morph suit.
So here's what we have to do. So
and then just have stuff floating.
since
What's
certain
going on, man?
since certain people in the chat aren't chatting about what we're talking about, Mikey, Perez, and Kat, we can't respond to them. Here's a new rule: every time they don't talk about things that we're talking about, we don't respond to them on the Power Ranger chat. Deal?
Deal.
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 What a D.
This is DC right now. DC.
You just stepped on some Lucky Charms.
Well, you're the one that's like throwing them everywhere. It's not my fault. All right, what do we do? Are we playing something else?
I
Are we
want to play
done?
that game.
Which game?
Josh, let's play that game.
All right. Well, I don't know. Someone's got to hook that up.
Josh, you gotta set up the PS2
Can we?
for Justice League Heroes. Who else is
Justice
Which
League
Justice Leaguers are in there?
Heroes. I don't.
Green
Is it
Arrow.
Jesse's these folks?
Yeah.
No, you get to play all the Justice League.
Green Arrow.
Oh yeah,
Martian-
Zatanna.
Yep.
Zatanna's in it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good lineup.
The only thing
It's
is
a
we
terrible
don't
game.
have 2 controllers.
That's okay. You can play one player and I'll watch you.
Yes. That's an awesome game.
I don't mind that.
Is this based on any comic story?
No.
You know, I don't remember.
I think it's
so.
I think Brainiac is the villain.
You've watched the trailer over 20 times.
Hey, Mikey Perez, what's the name of this video? This is a Superman video. This is not Infinity War.
It's okay. We don't answer
Okay.
to
Am I ever in a Ranger?
All the
them.
time, kid.
Do you like know all these people?
No.
Nah, they come in.
But they are our they follow, yeah.
Oh,
So in a way we kind of.
got it. All right, that's cool. 24 Jezzer. Let's go. 20 Sanchez.
Where the fuck is Aquaman's trailer? Are they really going to make us wait until San Diego Comic-Con? Yes.
Nah, they're probably. I heard it's coming out on WonderCon. WonderCon's the
I don't-
Aquaman trailer.
I don't feel like Warner Brothers. I don't feel like the big companies are caring about Comic-Con too much anymore. I think they're all.
No,
Hey,
there's
they
only.
did- they did
but
release
let's
a
be real.
Justice League
There's
one
only
last
one
Comic-Con.
company.
Yeah, but like.
It's Disney. Does Disney care about Comic Con? Is the real question.
That's what I said, which is absolutely not, because they did their own.
They're never doing that again, though. But D23, yes, I agree with
What do
that.
you mean they're never doing that again? They're
They're-
never doing D23.
No,
again?
D23, but they're never doing that El Capitan thing again. They did with that big announcement of like, here's everything's
So
coming
do you
out.
think that do you think Disney's going to be doing, or Marvel's going to be doing panels at Comic-Con this year since there is no D23?
I don't know, man. Because here's what I was hearing, that they were like, no, we're gonna go do our own thing from now on. We don't care about Comic Con. Comic Con's getting too nutty anyway.
You think
Yeah.
there's some like they can save Comic-Con in its heyday, like get it back to its heyday?
You don't think it's in its heyday now?
I think too many people have their hands in Comic-Con where it's kind of losing a little bit of its identity.
I don't know. Comic Con is a celebration of nerddom. There are always nerd things there. It's not like they bring in, the latest romantic. This Is Us did not premiere at Comic Con.
Yet.
But
you could see it happening. Is that what you're
yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of well, there's been tons of things. Like Twilight was.
Ryan Earl, I am psyched for Krypton 2. I appreciate that.
Is it out already? Can I watch it somewhere?
No.
Oh, damn.
I mean, not that I know. If you do, let me know so we can get ahead of this game. But yes,
Oh, you have the Slim PS2.
Krypton's pretty sweet. Yeah, man. Krypton's good. I hope. I want to see.
Ooh.
Sci-fi, like that's the thing
Are we
about it.
connect-
I
are
feel
we
like
connected?
they're
Is it
going
showing up on
really
the
like
stream
at least
Is it
it
showing
looks
up on the stream?
super sci-fi, and I love a good sci-fi story. I love
Like
a good,
Battlestar?
Battlestar,
I have to go
man.
back to my computer.
Yeah.
Because
Hey,
sci-fi is like world building.
what do you
Good
guys
world
think of
building
having?
is just delicious.
Well, you brought up This Is Us, having Nathan Petrelli back in the superhero universe.
Peter Petrelli or
Yeah.
Nathan Petrelli?
Peter Petrelli.
Who's Peter Petrelli playing?
Who should he play?
Who is he? You said he's back in a superhero
No,
universe?
like what do you think he?
I could care less about the Petrellis.
Really?
I could
think
care less
you
about.
can't- How about him be a Green Lantern?
No, I don't like the way he talks.
Like Rocky? How he talks
Yeah,
to Sylvester?
like, he's like talking out of one side of
You
his
think
mouth.
that like when he did that movie with Rocky, he kept some of Sylvester Stallone's manners?
No, because I
and
think he
never
even
left?
did that in Heroes.
Did he?
Yeah.
We could be heroes. Man, did you ever read the original script for Heroes? Like episode 1? It was badass.
No.
Well, I liked Heroes though. I thought Heroes first season was a good show.
Oh.
Oh.
It worked before because I tested it. Let me see. See if I can get the magic touching.
Oh, the pamphlet. This is in good condition, man.
Thanks.
Were you excited when you bought this game?
Let's talk about the lineup now. Superman. Batman.
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Zatanna.
Yeah.
The Flash.
Yeah. You got a
Jon
bad touch.
Stewart.
Huh? Oh no, that was
The
just
host. Wonder Woman. And
The
that's
host?
it. Yeah.
What's the host?
Jon Stewart, the host, is in this.
The Daily.
But it shows Green Arrow on there. Can you play as the Green Arrow?
I don't
Yeah.
remember, dude.
Yeah, you can.
But he's not in his bio's not in here.
I think you get him a little bit later.
Have you beaten this game?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I beat it. I
long,
do
long
not
time
remember
ago.
this. Oh, look at that sweet WB. Let's go to the WB store. Do you remember when that was in malls, the WB store?
I do not.
And you
What-
could get like Bugs Bunny jackets because you were like
What
super
year
cool
was
with all
this?
the friends.
It's
I can
2005.
look it up.
Because you got the whole thing covering it right now.
What Justice League Heroes, right?
Oh, it
In the
says
Justice League, the Justice League Heroes. I have to
I
go
got
home.
it.
I have to write a script for. By the way, hey, we're doing a live show tomorrow. Krypton 101. Everything you want to know about Krypton. Was afraid to ask. We're going to talk a lot about Krypton. Danny Schaefer. Try to set it up. We got a few tricks up our sleeves.
You still got a little spring in these joysticks.
Thanks. It's, coming as an old person, I feel like that's very nice of you to say. That's tomorrow. We're gonna do that at what time?
Josh, what
Josh.
time?
6?
I think I text you what time is something like every 3 hours.
Right for 6 or 6:30.
Yeah.
I think it's like 06, 05 or something.
Okay. Bring it down a notch. I'm about to tell you. All right. It is
Bring it
06.
down a notch.
Nice.
You did.
Bring it down a notch. He's gonna tell you.
Bring it down a notch.
All right. Look at this. Look at the graphics, man. This looks real.
The Game Boy version of this is called Justice League Heroes: The Flash. They just kind of isolated it down to one.
Do you think this was the first great DC game?
What do I think? This was the first great DC game?
I don't even know if it was. I don't ever remember playing
this
this.
is not a great game. We're not playing. Hey, let's play the best DC games.
Yeah, let's play the best DC
Almost.
game.
Then that's what the Arkham series, and that's it.
Not Injustice?
Careful, Superman.
Yeah,
Those
I
weapons
guess
are
Injustice
powerful
is
enough to
alright.
hurt even you.
Wait, is that voiced by
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy?
I think
Jesse, you're terrible at this.
I can-
You're right. The camera angle, it doesn't matter if you're running or
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And you're fighting little iron giants.
It gets super repetitive.
It looks kind of like that Marvel Ultimate Alliance game.
Yeah, but Marvel Ultimate Alliance is better.
More of them.
Way better.
Wasn't there another Justice League game that came out?
I hate to say it, but Green Arrow doesn't. Oh nope, there he is. He's on the unlockable section.
Yeah, I remember playing it. You got any cheats on this?
You can look it up. We could be Justice League heroes just for one day.
Just for one movie.
Just for one
Heads
game.
up. There's more of them above. I see them.
So did you play DC Online?
You know, a little bit, not much. I was on a job where they stuck me in New York for a while, and I was really lonely and crazy, and so I played it then.
Joe, have you played that game?
What?
DC Universe Online.
No. Yeah, actually, I don't know if I played that or if I played. There's a game called City of Heroes.
It was
Totally
pretty much
different.
the same thing. I think DC Universe Online copied it.
Okay, cheat mode. Pause.
Okay.
Hold L1, L2, R1, R2. Press down, left, up, right to enable cheat mode.
It worked. I heard it.
Okay, now.
Hold on. Invincibility. Oh wait. All right. So now invincibility. Hold L1, L2, R1, R2, and press left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. There you go. Unlimited superpower. Hold L1, L2, R1, R2, and press down, down, right, right, up, up, left, left. Maximum abilities. We're just doing all of them, I'm assuming. Okay. Hold L1, L2, R1, R2, and press right, down, right, down.
Are games are codes like still a thing that you can do?
Not really. Unfortunately, I love
It
codes.
it kind of it hurts the gaming stuff, like all the.
Well, when it's like online shit. 35 random boosts. I don't know what that is, but it's hold the 4 buttons, left, right, left, right. Oh, this is, hey, get this one. This is 20 shields, hold the 4 buttons, and up, up, down, down. It's like they want to be the Konami but didn't want to go all the way with it. That's it. That's all the cheats.
God, we
You got
got
everything. What?
Nothing.
I'm mocking me for.
Invincible, like Superman should be.
You just got like a million shields. Now I don't know what you do with those. Punch that thing.
You can't even get hit. They can't even hit you.
Ha ha ha! You're funny, bitch.
Suck it, assault bot.
Where's my powers? Don't have powers.
I don't know. Push some buttons.
Oh, there's the power.
Keep fighting.
Oh, fuck you guys. Die! Take this super flying thingy, and give me your little kryptonite.
Oh, there's one more cheat. Hold on. If you hit L1, L2, R1, R2, and then you do the turtle dance.
I was gonna do it. I was definitely gonna do it.
Oh my god, dude. I thought man, when you told me it was 2015, I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is
Yeah.
still a thing that happens? So he's still performing it?
Yeah, he does this thing called the I Love the 90s tour with a bunch of other 90s
Oh.
hip-hop artists. This is just one of the songs. So we'd literally be there for one song.
Got it.
But, I mean, he'd pay for everything, so it was like, fuck it.
I hate to say this, but I'm pretty sure the Turtles were only there for one song, too.
Why'd you...
Yeah, how come you went on the whole concert and it was based all around the Turtles? And it's only one song?
One song, yeah.
Were you guys in the video or the background for Ice Ice Baby and stuff?
We were there for the one song because he usually did the Ninja Turtle song like the second to last song. So we just stayed on for...
So is Ice Ice Baby the last song?
That was the first, probably the first.
So it's the last song.
He does covers of other people's stuff.
Like what?
Probably kills it.
Yeah.
Eminem.
No, not Under Pressure. Other like hip
He owns it. He should just do it. He does. I do not believe that Vanilla Ice owns.
He owns somebody's rights. I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember if it was David Bowie or somebody else.
He owns the rights to da 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 da.
What if he does own the David Bowie rights though?
That would be smart.
Here's the thing. First of all, I don't think that's a David Bowie and Queen song. So I don't know who. That's the first hurdle there. Second, it's not da 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 da.
And doesn't Michael Jackson own Queen? The Queen Library?
No, Michael Jackson owns.
The
what?
Beatles.
The Beatles.
All of the Beatles library?
Yeah, they bought
Well, yeah.
Make a choice.
Because,
Josh, who does
he needed some
Vanilla
bank
Ice own?
before he kicked it?
Vanilla Ice owns a catering company in Simi Valley.
Literally, like, because I have unlimited power, I could just like go around just
do that.
Cyclops and everybody.
But can you walk and do that? Is the question.
No.
You can't. It's kind of like a Resident Evil game where you can't walk and shoot. Hey,
I have oh shit! You called it, dude.
What the fuck?
I recognize that symbol, but I was just about to say.
What was it?
I have never played through an entire Resident Evil game.
Oh yeah,
The
Umbrella Corp.
Out of nowhere, and it's an umbrella.
Make a choice.
That's what I was saying. I looked it up. It just says he claims it.
Has Vanilla Ice been
I don't know
ever
if you guys
known,
know this,
known
but
to be a liar though?
I own DC Comics.
You
So you know.
mean you claim?
But Vanilla Ice is never known to be a liar,
That's true. He's not.
except with his deals with Suge Knight. He says he was hung out a window. Suge says it's not true. I don't know who we believe.
Suge Knight.
He says it was easier to buy it than to have a lawsuit against it.
Oh.
Yeah, but I thought he lost that lawsuit.
No, because he goes dun 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 dun.
His goes, but then the other
He
one
goes
goes dun
dun,
dun dun
yeah.
dun dun
Dun,
dun.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I think that's when I said it was a new,
What do you guys think about the Ninja Turtles being in Injustice?
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool too.
Put a bunch of crap in there. Let's do it. You know, like let's have fun.
I like the fact that they're also in Ready Player One.
Are they? Are they? I cannot wait.
Spoiler alert, motherfucker!
Well, listen, if I didn't tell you that, then
Every single thing is in Ready.
if I didn't tell you that,
don't.
If I didn't tell you that, you will blink and you will miss them.
Now I
It's
have to
very
look.
brief.
I heard Lara Croft is in it too.
How do they handle?
She is in it.
I don't want to know what happens because I think I do, having read the book. But I want to know, how do they handle Iron Giant?
Oh my God, it's great.
Oh, it is.
So he's
Yeah.
a big part of the story.
Towards the end, yeah.
Yes.
The
okay,
Iron
I
Giant.
figured.
Yep.
Yep. I know.
It's Vin Diesel.
Yes, it's his voice.
Oh.
That was a Steven Spielberg thing. Is that he got Vin Diesel to come back just for the Iron Giant.
Oh, yeah, Steven Spielberg.
But he doesn't. The Iron Giant doesn't really talk in the movie that much. So.
Well, I mean, if Marvel can get him to come back for a Groot.
Y'all, Marvel has convinced Vin Diesel to come back for Groot. Like,
No, I mean, like, why?
That's a hard sell.
No, I was like, why?
He says 3 words.
They could literally save so much money of not bringing back Vin Diesel.
I mean, I think that he probably wasn't brought back for the second one.
You think so?
I mean, how many other different times? I'm not even sure if he's gonna be brought back for Infinity War. Like, what's the variation of you're gonna say I am Groot?
That's it.
I am.
Yeah, I feel like they must have it all.
Yeah, it's like we're
the
gonna
bank.
have him record I am Groot like 900 different times and just use it for different things.
James Gunn actually writes a script for Groot, what he's actually saying, that only he and Vin Diesel see.
But it's still translated to I am Groot.
I know, Danny, you gotta ask this dude. I haven't seen it. The book's okay. It's an enjoyable read. It's not like.
As long as he gets paid.
Oh, that's why we couldn't go for it. 'Cause there's
You're not-
Yes, Danny. I liked Ready Player One a lot. It's a fun movie. All the things to get the keys, like all the little missions that they have to do are different than all the trials they have to do are different than the books. But I think that they're still pretty well done. Also, all the references to Steven Spielberg's movies aren't in the movie because he wanted to take all those out. There's only 2 things that are in the movie that he's a part of. One was that he was a producer on, which is a huge part of the movie. Obviously, is the DeLorean, and the other one is the dinosaur, the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. Also, there are 2 Star Wars references. I know that they're saying, "Oh, we didn't get the rights to Star Wars." There's actually 2 Star Wars things in there, but if you blink, you're gonna miss it. And it's R2-D2 and an X-wing.
Well, the X-wing is a good chunk of the book.
It's not really at all in the movie. Some other cool things, and some of this stuff is you guys already know from watching the trailers.
Oh.
But like Akira's bike, Speed Racer's car, the Batmobile. It's the 66 Batmobile. What else is in there? There's like a lot of Hello Kitty in there at different points in the movie. The war game scene's different. It's a lot different, but I think they execute it better in the movie than they do the book.
So the goal is to
happened?
save
The
civilians.
war game scene, I think, is better in the movie than in the book. Did you read the book? No, but I know about
Oh.
what it's supposed to be, and I know that what they did in the movie it's really cool.
I mean, like I said, it's one of those books that you're like, you could do better than this. It's not hard, but it's a decent book. His second book is not very good.
When did the
Is that
when did
Amada?
Yeah.
When did the book come out?
Is that it's not good?
If you like video games, it could be good.
Did you like Fanboys? Because he wrote that, but I guess that got changed a bunch too.
The movie
Yeah.
with like the I
like
saw it and I
Fanboys.
do not remember
wrote
that
that?
at all.
Who wrote that?
The writer of Ready Player One,
What's his name? Ernest Cline.
Ernest Cline.
Oh,
Yeah, I
really?
just didn't. Armada felt like like the most basic retread ever, and I get like that's what sort of the angle was. Is hey, I'm gonna take these old tropes but you didn't. There's nothing fresh about it at all.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't dig it.
Well, that's
I'm
a
worried
shame.
about what's his name. The guy who wrote what's the Mars book? Yes, he's got a new book coming out. If it's not already out,
Yeah, it's okay.
I feel like he. I have a lot of theories about that guy. I want to see
In
if I
life?
yeah.
What are they?
I don't think he handles emotion very well, because in the book, anytime there is an emotional scene, he literally cuts away. There's a scene where a guy like walks up to the door to tell the parents that, hey, your son is stuck on Mars, and it's like he knocks on the door, and then it's like, next chapter, and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been a huge emotional moment. I want to know what happens there. No, we're not gonna. Like, every character just kind of has ideas. There's no, I don't know. It felt very devoid of emotion, which is fine. But so like, I'm assuming he can't keep that up.
Right.
So we'll see. That said, though, I think The Martian was a phenomenal book. I loved it.
I haven't seen it or read the book.
All right. Well, you don't mean.
Yeah.
You don't do a lot of reading, do you?
I do a lot of
You're
reading.
like
I
a
read your
movie.
emails all the time. So
I literally doubt that. I'm going to start putting stuff in my emails just to confirm that you are not reading them. I think I told Josh, I was like, you're just like, oh, here's another email. I can't do this.
but
That's like that. Every time I hit send, you're just like, God, I can't do this.
I'm pretty responsive on email. What am I more responsive on? Email, text, or an actual phone call?
Nothing.
No, that's not true.
What are you more responsible with? Random phone calls. Like if I randomly call you throughout the day, I have a better chance of getting you than anything
No,
else.
the thing is, Joe will randomly call you for
What? Nope.
everything.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
100%.
Never. What? Nope.
Like, Joe, you're the only person that actually. I don't usually talk on the phone.
Because it's easier for me to talk and drive.
Oh, okay.
And I do so much driving that it's just easier for me to
What's
get
that,
everything done.
Thursday?
that was my thing until I got kids. Now I can't do that.
Like usually my rides back home on Thursday are pretty like slow because it's super quiet. Last Thursday we were on the phone for like a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't have fell asleep at the wheel.
Was that the Ivan thing?
Yeah. Oh no. That and a little bit of something else.
Soups. I'm doing that bad. I'm not awesome.
Hey, with
Yeah.
with Batman in the movies now, are you happy that we finally got a gray suit though?
Yeah.
Who cares?
You don't care? I think it's kind of cool.
You know me. I want a good story. Am I
The aesthetic
happy
has
there is
nothing to do
a
with it?
good story? Yeah, I'd be happy. Whoa, that's low cut. Is she just wearing a bra?
It's a.
Hold up.
She's super hot here.
Zatanna looks like she was just wearing a bra and a jacket. Like there was no white thing.
Well, she's wearing a top hat is the important part.
So the rule is we have to keep Superman on the team right now, just so
Sure.
to keep consistent with the streak.
I'm in with that. I'm in.
But you're never gonna
We
die.
are robots.
You're never gonna
We
die.
put the things on, so you know. Superman's face modeling
I don't know.
looks like you. I think they scanned you.
Oh, Zatanna. Wait,
No, Zod.
Zod.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Stop peeling that. I wanted to bring that home.
Oh, sorry.
Just keep peeling it. Who cares?
Still.
You can still bring it home.
Yeah, I mean, I just want a good story. I just want to be able to say, look, you guys, you did a good story. Good job. Thank you for trying.
How would you have done Justice League?
Fucking Tower of Babel.
Yeah, I
How
agree.
badass would that have been?
Which one is that one again?
That's the one where Ra's al Ghul, like, it starts with every superhero getting taken out in these, like, badass ways.
Uh-huh.
And
It was all Batman's plan.
And you find, and like, someone dug up Batman's parents, and they're like just shipping them around the world, and he's like, oh, they're in Japan.
The animated Justice League Doom.
Oh, Doom? Or
Well, it's
Batman
based
had,
on Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
Or Batman had he had all the.
That's the
Yeah,
end one
essentially,
where they're
you
like
find
they,
out the Bat computer got hacked, and it was Ra's al Ghul the whole time. And then they don't trust Batman after that.
Yeah, they
they're
kick
like,
him off the team.
They're just like, you know what?
You can't do that as the first Justice League
Why not?
when you haven't even introduced him.
But they kill
Okay.
they kill Superman off in the second DC movie.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You haven't introduced Wonder Woman. Who cares? You do not have a franchise. They do not have. Who's Aquaman? Everybody knows these archetypes. Just do it. Just do something awesome. Because you got to catch up to Marvel.
Another good one too
in
would
a
have been
franchise.
Justice League War, the first New 52 storyline where Darkseid comes.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Is it good? Sure. Is it like mind-blowingly, holy crap, you guys fucking nailed it?
But essentially, that's what the Avengers is. I mean, it's the same thing. Justice League War is the Avengers movie.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes, except that they got really good writers to do that.
If
and
you
they
stick to
didn't
the
do
same
that.
story, it doesn't really matter at this point. It's the same thing.
It does. It so does.
I mean, it's the same thing. I mean, Avengers isn't this mind-blowing thing. It's just the
No.
first time we see these superheroes in one movie together.
Avengers
That's it.
isn't a mind-blowing thing, but they have good writing. You're like, oh, this is entertaining.
I don't know,
I
what-
like what's
I
happening.
mean, if that's the case, though, you can take any good writer
Yes.
and just give them any shit story.
Absolutely.
And then make that. They could have made this Justice
You're
League
right.
movie a great story.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, we're not talking about that. We're actually talking about what story
Okay,
would have been
but
good.
what I'm talking about is handing mediocre writers
No.
something they can work.
You still could have to argue against what you're saying is
Yeah.
you wanted if you got Tower of Babel and you still had Zack Snyder direct it, it's still Tower of Babel that Zack Snyder's directing, which in turn does not make that a good movie.
It is at least you at least have a fraction of a good story in there.
I don't know if that's the redeeming thing though, because
I'm not saying it's redeeming. I'm just saying try a little harder.
I think you needed Justice League War, which should have been your first movie. Because if you're introducing, because you could have introduced all these Justice Leaguers throughout their own like mini stories.
All right, but here's what I'm saying: you don't have a Justice League, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just have all these heroes running around the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, they start getting taken out one by one by one by one. You find out that Batman's been tracking them this whole time, and that's the reason they all come together.
But I don't. That would be one way to do it. I think that works. But the only thing that I don't
First
like
time
about
they meet Batman, they hate him, and you just keep that going. The idea
then
that
he's
the
getting
Justice
stressed. Yeah, I
League
get
does
that.
not like Batman, but they need him, is a great idea. That is honestly one of the best things about the Justice League. Is they're like, hey, we're all better than you, except for the fact that you're way smarter than us. I don't know.
I think it's a good idea. It's just I don't know if I would do that as the first story.
Why not? Better than what they did?
It is better than what they did, but almost anything would have been better. An adaptation of this game would have been better than
without a doubt.
No, see,
I'm not-
a good first Justice League movie would be Brainiac.
Yeah, but what does he do? Why
He'll
not just so you could do a find replace with Steppenwolf and stick Brainiac in there, and you still got a shitty ass movie.
Well, I mean, he'd take over anything that runs on computers. So everybody.
So then Cyborg would have been way more important.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, they did try to make him important in this one.
Tried.
I don't know.
I do like
could be
the Tower. I think Justice League War would have been my thing. Because it was a good introduction. You could do most of what you were going to do anyway, and it's light enough where, because I even like some of the small scenes where Aquaman's like, "Do we have a leader? I'll just be the leader." Like I think that would have been like a little. You would have seen a lot of those characters, and hopefully it would make you entertained by the movie where you want to see an Aquaman solo movie or whoever that may be.
People do want to see an Aquaman solo movie.
I mean, they do now.
You don't think so?
I do.
I think Jason Momoa is awesome enough that people who are like, yeah, I want to see that.
Justice League didn't make money. Nobody saw it. So how many people are
It didn't make.
Justice League made money.
No, it didn't make that much.
It made enough.
It made what Black Panther made in its first or second week.
Well, okay, but again, Black Panther, fantastic movie, right?
I think Justice League Worldwide made like $500,000. I don't think it made $500 million.
$500,000.
How much did it cost?
Like in total, probably like $200 million.
Let's find out. Let's find out. 1, 2, 3.
And then you'd have to assume that they reshot like the whole movie, so it's another $200 million.
How much did Justice League gross? There it is, right there. Justice League misfired with a $94 million opening weekend. North America, $2 million short of the studio's estimates. Yeah, but that doesn't answer the question.
Go box office.
Worldwide box office.
That's what I'm clicking on that right now.
Starro. Danny says he wanted to see Starro, which I think would be kind of cool.
That would be badass. But again, you could replace Steppenwolf with Starro, and you still have a crappy movie. You need to have a story. The story of.
audiences to accept the Starfish.
Unless you've got a great story attached to it.
That's what you think, but then they got audiences to accept a small little talking raccoon.
Yeah, and you got audiences to accept Cloverfield. I don't know, what am I looking at here? Domestic total gross, $229 million.
That's terrible, yeah. Worldwide's right there. $567 million.
Okay, what did it cost?
Let's see. Justice League.
It says at the top.
I don't know. What are you yelling at me for? Oh, it says it right at the top, huh? Having a little troubles? Having a little troubles there?
It's usually supposed to say production. Production.
Anyway.
Justice.
My point is, it made money. And
Well,
that's
hold
it.
on.
That's all they're trying to do.
Is my health bar going down?
I don't know.
There's no way.
Okay, Superman's walking with his hands out like this. Oh,
Justice-
Brainiac! Boom! Open the door, son!
Justice League cost $300 million to make.
So it made 500, right?
Made 500.
So
It made 657.
profit.
Well, that budget does not include marketing. And marketing is usually half of what the original budget is, so that would be like $150 million. So even with that, yes, it made some money, but that's still not. I don't think it's still enough to warrant another movie.
Yeah, they're doing an Aquaman movie and Flashpoint.
Well, that's because that stuff was already like in the can. They already being actively shot.
Now they're doing a New Gods movie. Yeah,
But are they
some
though?
characters there?
Are they doing a new Gods movie? Because I feel
knows?
like with DC, they announced a Cyborg movie that I don't think is ever going to get made. There's supposed to be a Joker origin movie that everyone's like, oh, it's going to happen. With Scorsese. There's supposed to be all these movies that are supposed to be happening. Fun, and there's supposed to be a Nightwing movie with Chris McKay. Shazam's getting made, sure, but that's not even under Warner Brothers. Shazam's getting made under what is it? Is it New Line? So it doesn't make any sense.
Shazam.
So if it's being made under New Line, not under Warner Bros., does that mean it's not canon?
It's supposed to be.
No, it is. He's wearing the Superman. The rumor is Henry Cavill appears in it.
The rumor is that
Thomas Franco's back.
Right now,
Batman
is there
appears in
anything
That's another
in
rumor.
the
Like they hang out together. They're like,
No,
oh, what's
I
up,
think
kid?
he's
You're a
gonna
hero.
we
We're
call
just
them
friends
facts,
now.
No, Superman's
that
definitely in it.
surround this case.
Cavill's
that
in it?
happened
Yeah.
I hope he has a
while Donald
mustache.
Trump
He's
was
kind of
president.
Billy
Yes.
Batson's mentor.
Can you go any further than that?
Did you ever see that
How do you
comment
know
where
that?
they make
And
him look like really
to those
suggestively,
who
like they had
say,
like a little thing
hey,
on?
this is just an
super
alleged
weird.
affair
Is
back
that-
when
I think
Donald
it's called
Trump was a
First
private
Lightning, the
citizen
last
who
panel.
came
It's
in.
I vaguely remember
He's
this.
like,
yeah.
Billy,
It's all
I've
about
got
the
something to
cover-up.
show you, and he like unbuttons
Alright.
his
My
shirt,
brother,
Dude, yeah.
and then it
thank you
cuts
so
to
much for
Billy
your
going
time.
like, what? It's super awesome. I don't remember if that was recalled and changed. I feel like it was, but it's not like the beer cover.
DC
What are you
Comics,
alleging
man, oh
was
man.
done to your
How many
client
times
in
does Superman
terms
drink a
of
beer?
pressure to stay
In the
Monkey-
comics?
Red
Well,
Monkey
I'm not
in
alleging
general.
anything.
I don't.
I'm stating a
it's-
fact.
I mean, I don't
And the
think it was like
fact
a
is that
thing.
my
They never like
client
labeled. I think it's the first time it was like
physically
labeled
threatened.
the beer.
Well, I know he did it in Superman Returns. He also did it in Man of Steel.
When did he do it in Superman Returns?
He goes to a bar and he talks to old Jimmy Olsen
Yep.
when he has like he takes like a Budweiser. I actually think he has a Budweiser too in Man of Steel. I also think he drinks in Smallville. Really? When he puts the red kryptonite ring on.
All right. Do you guys like playing Mortal Kombat vs. DCU? Yes. Hells yes, I do.
What was that?
I'm saving that one. That's gonna be on our. We got a little thing on our live show, the Krypton After Show. We're gonna be doing a little thing with the Mortal Kombat
Straight out of Krypton.
/ DC universe. Which reminds me, we gotta do that at some point. We gotta study up on my moves for that
Straight
bad
out
boy.
of Krypton.
Straight out of Krypton.
All right.
Have you seen the lyrics?
No. So if you can have one Superman power, what would it be?
Flight.
Flight. One Superman power. What is it?
Healing. Or like being...
Healing? Is he Wolverine?
No, I mean, but being,
Being from Krypton?
invulnerable.
Oh, being invulnerable.
I kind of like that one too.
I mean, you can live a normal life.
There was a remember
X-Ray
that-
Vision's
that-
a good one too.
There was a really fucking amazing Elseworld series where they did once, where it was like they had like 7 different guys and they each gave them
That's great.
one
I don't think I
power.
remember that.
And it was great because like each power came with like these huge deficiencies. So like the guy who was invulnerable couldn't feel anything.
Oh, that's
So he had to have like 2 people walk around because he'd like be bumping into stuff all the time. The guy who was strength like couldn't hold stuff. It's a great story.
That's
I loved
great.
Elseworlds. Again, great stories. DC, just make that shit.
Have you guys ever seen that British show Misfits?
Yes, I have.
It's about,
Loved season 1. Shit got weird after that.
It's kind of like Heroes. but
Martian
with
Manhunter.
Oh, you're right. That must have been Zatanna's
Yeah.
flag because this is supposed to be Martian Manhunter's flag.
Well, did you ever see the original Misfits?
That's not the British one?
There was the original Misfits. It's called Misfits of Science.
Oh.
Courtney Cox.
Yes! Oh my god, I love that show so much. You push the thing on the back of his neck and he could shrink. And then, oh god, that show was like my favorite when I was in Boston. I used to.
The rock guy was so
I have to look it up.
And Dad from Alf was in it.
Yes, the dad from Alf. Yep. But that was like the very first Misfits of Science.
Oh, they're making a Misfits reboot.
Oh yeah, right. I heard they
They're
are
rebooting everything.
I mean, although didn't they reboot that series within its series at some point?
Didn't they do a Knight Rider reboot? And Val Kilmer was the voice of the car.
Yes.
Was that a series or a
It was
movie?
originally
It was
supposed
a
to be
series.
Will Arnett.
Was
And
it
then-
really?
Yeah, and then they were like, "Oh, we got Val Kilmer. He'll be way better."
He was doing
B-Man, who could shoot like lasers out
Will
of his.
Arnett was doing voiceovers for the GM commercials.
Oh, was that why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Was that a series or was that a movie?
It was a series.
What?
The Knight Rider thing.
It was a series that just fell flat on its face. Yeah.
Was David Hasselhoff ever in it?
First episode. They booted it after the pilot too.
There's a Knight Rider live action movie that they're thinking about. I know John Cena's. They're talking to John Cena for it.
Can they get
Here's the
Mr.
thing.
Sweeney back?
You just take the Fast and Furious franchise and you stick Kit in there, and that's
No,
done.
you
I wouldn't be
Fucking
surprised
done.
if that's what happens. Actually,
Done.
It's,
How
who's their
fucking awesome
smart
would that
guy? Is
be?
it Tyrese just made this car.
No, not
Tyrese
Tyrese.
just fucking walks in there.
Ludacris just
Kid.
made this car.
Luda.
Diesel can be the voice.
Why not? Oh man, how fucking awesome would that be?
am Groot. I am Kit.
Knight Rider.
His brother?
Oh.
It's not too soon. Freeze. Freeze.
All right, I think this stream has ran its course.
Yep. I agree.
Guys, thank you so much for watching.
Thanks again, guys.
Check us out on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Krypton 101.
Krypton 101, the pre-Krypton after shows. We are gearing up with Nerd HQ to do the Krypton after show this Wednesday, the 21st. If you were in Southern California, come down to the Comic Bug in Manhattan Beach. If you can't join us and you're watching from wherever else you're watching, join us live right here on YouTube. We are going to be doing the Krypton after show.
It's going to be fucking bonkers. It's going to be like unlike any after show you guys have seen. We're going to kill it. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be great.
So that's where you can check everything else out.
What killed
Also,
the
follow us on
dinosaurs?
Twitter, Instagram,
Ice
Facebook
Age.
for any updates. Also, check out Nerd HQ. Go over there and check them out as well. And tomorrow, everything you want to know about Krypton. Krypton 101, the pre-show for the after show. Check that out. That'll be tomorrow. He was like, what the fuck?
I was like, pre-show. I mean, technically, yeah, but it's
so check that out. And we also have a live watch through, which we're going to be doing on Nerd HQ. That's also going to be on Wednesday.
That's going to be funny as hell, you guys. We got some good comics for that. There's going to be some funny people.
So we'll be there. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Share out this video, like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date with everything trending and
Geek pop culture.
There you go.
Dance for me.